So let's just hope June realizes. Wait a minute. Dennis called me again. Why? Oh,
Wait a
right.
minute. He hasn't called me for like months. What's happening today? Hmm.
All
Hmm.
right. So let's begin. A well-needed recap, even for me. I need this.
Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
I think we should roll a d5 and decide who should do it.
roll a
I,
d5
I,
and see
re-
if
I, re- I really want to see who else will be able to remember.
That's hard.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. No. I'll do it. I'm sorry. Anyway, so wait, I'm looking at the bots, and why is there Katy Perry? Okay, anyway,
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, what about Katy Perry?
nothing. We don't have to talk.
Wait,
Anyway,
why are you looking at Katy Perry?
no, the bot.
Ooh.
Justin, it was the one.
Yeah, I know. I was very like, I was just like, what's this? Is it the theme song anyway? Where were we?
Ooh. Nice.
So can I?
Music in this game as well.
Wait, I can't hear Groovy. That's interesting. Hold on.
Turn on the volume.
I did.
Oh yeah, Discord updated and actually made the volume slider actually matter. Like 5% is 5% now.
Oh, that's
Oh, it can't be
that's better.
5%. I actually have to raise
Yeah.
it to 80. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So
Oh,
recap.
interesting. So that's the update. I haven't been able to update my Discord from my phone, so I'm on the browser.
Alright, so chapter 21, I called it the tipping point. On this day, Ravendal needed a scapegoat to unite against. The orcs were the scapegoats needed to make sure Ravendal can stay afloat. Now with the orcs being able to escape, the tipping point has been reached. While on the ship heading back to the port, a fight ensues in the ship with multiple men of Captain Davy dying or being wounded by the fight. With a wonderful combination of spells by the party, by all the spellcasters, I would say, mostly Valda and the Silence from Arlen, you guys were able to shut down the fish people that have infiltrated the ship. But before they were completely annihilated by your wrath, one of them grabbed the leader's staff and flew away into the deep blue. Captain Davy had to step up as captain and ask the party to leave, as he already felt that you have already put them in too much danger that his crew did not sign up for.
Mm-hmm.
You all agree, you left saying your goodbyes, and you came back to Ravendal into the Valkyrie's wing. You just teleported inside, giving Ferda a scare. Ferda not really reminds you, but informs you that things have changed since you've left. The city has been up and about, it has been less chaotic, as the king has been finally spoken and finally made moves. King Vavar III has lifted the magic weapon ban, and all the smiths have been making magic weapons to combat the Draugr and any impending threats, and has started conscripting soldiers back into the army and bolstering forces, and has been trying to stockpile supplies, things like that, and make sure everyone is well fed. The party, you guys go in your separate ways to handle different matters within the city. Valda and Arlen decide to check out the execution. Rangris goes to the bar, if I recall. Adrian goes to a smithy and gets some special orders done. Orin meets Ironhorn the Minotaur and learns from him as the previous blacksmith, if I have it here correctly, who is Hurdle from the Hammer and Horn, has left and conscripted within the army. And Asgard went to Sir Harrick, and you guys discussed about different things. And Sir Harrick explains that Doldir Ashwood, the mayor of Toftus, needs to talk with you.
Yes.
And then, but then at the execution, Lord Penarken, not Pernaken, I spelled that wrong in the session drill, but Penarken riles up the crowd and gives a speech about uniting under these terrible circumstances that the world has given, that it might be the apocalypse, but they can unite under a common cause and fight the monsters, and that they'll be strong again, using this execution as a sign that they will be better than before. So the orcs accept their deaths with honor, but Kurjin speaks out in defiance, which prompts Valda, I assume, to teleport into the executional platform. And she removes her disguise and proclaims her identity to be Valda Stark, and teleports the orcs out of there. and an ominous symbol was left behind in her stead. And when they left, Valda makes a deal with the orcs, saying that for their lives saved, that when she needs to call upon them, they will be called and they will help her.
Mm-hmm.
They agreed. But then Kurjin gave an interesting piece of information that the reason why they knew that supplies are going in and out and when they're going to go in and out was because they were working with Lord Penarkin himself. And Valda changes her disguise and goes back into town. But now things are changing a bit as after that sequence of events, let's say it gets a bit chaotic. So let me just change the music. So, oh, that's the wrong one. I need to skip this. Hold on. I need to look for the music I actually had
Take your
before.
time.
So anyway, I'm gonna start with Orin. Orin, you were at the
Yeah.
Hammer and Horn, and as
Yeah.
you're hitting away through the eye, well, I what's his name? Ironhorn is teaching you in the Hammer and Horn. You're learning. I say this. You're learning how to handle and manage heat as when you shape a weapon, or at least you shape the blade of a weapon. It's better to do it in less heats than more, because as you do more hits, the quality of the metal gets lower and lower. So it's teaching you to optimize and like how much heats you can do this and do that. So you've been learning that for a while. And uh, right now, Hammer Horn actually it's not much for conversation, but as silence passes by for at least maybe 30 minutes or so, you see that Hammerhorn actually he says something, and Hammerhorn says, Lurend, what what do you know about Lurend?
What do I know about Lorend?
You just know Lurend is a different kingdom that sectored off from Aflin, but you haven't heard much about their recent like affairs, as you've been quite busy with everything that's been going on recently, so you're not really sure about what's going on. Like if anything happened recently.
I only know that it exists. Nothing more.
And he nods and he says, well, Lorend was attacked by the Starks." And he's just hitting the metal again and again.
Alright.
And he says, Lorend has fallen. And rumor has it they're going here next.
Well, I guess it no longer exists then.
Indeed.
That is not good.
No, it's not. And why can't I play music? This is so sad. Sign in if you've been granted access to this video. What's this?
Are
I
you
can
saying to YouTube?
No, I'm
Oh,
checking
it's
bot.
YouTube. Yeah.
It's a private video, that's why.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So
I can play some music if you want.
yeah, I got it.
Don't let him.
Disco.
Oh, I didn't even put play. Anyway, so you said Lorenda's fallen, and I'll just play this because I like this. Anyway,
Alright.
so as you guys are just going away, hammer at it, you guys start hearing commotions from outside. Like you start hearing like a lot of, I say, voices raising their like voices that are loud and like they seem to be shouting, and there's a lot of it's essentially running around that you hear like footsteps and unison actually.
Hmm.
Are we around?
Sorry.
I was gonna ask, like, were we around for that, or is it just
Is it
Falcon right now?
just for Orin? or for everyone?
Yeah.
Just for Orion, in Orion's side.
Okay.
It's just for Orion.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, that sounds like soldiers.
Not really soldiers, because they're what I mean by unison is not like they're in cadence or they're not in marching steps. It's just more of like the bulk of the
More.
sound of
Oh,
footsteps
look, it's a
are from the
mob.
same direction.
Okay. So it's like a small squad, maybe? Like,
It's like
Not
a
a
mob.
small squad. A mob is probably like the best deduction you can
okay.
make.
I'm imagining a genuine torches and pitchfork mob coming after me.
Well, you're not sure if it's after you, but you're not too
Wow,
sure.
Oh,
vintage.
my monitor, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody thinks they're important.
Don't know.
I'm going to go. So it's up front, you said?
Sorry?
Is it so the mob is out front?
Not really up front, but you hear like if you go near the
Outside,
window.
I mean.
So you're gonna check the window, I assume then. Okay,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
check out the window, and you see that out on the street. Yes, it is a mob, but it's a mob of seemingly like endless through this road, as you see that in tow they're dragging tieflings and dragonborn from their homes or even from the street. They're dragging them.
Wow.
Like any monster races, they're grabbing and they're getting mad. They're dragging them to the plaza, and you see that like
Oh,
this
good, it's a lynch mob.
Yep.
and you see that a group of them are breaking off from the main mob, and you see that they're going to this direction where the hammer and horn is. Although you just know they're going to that general direction, you're not too sure if they're heading to the hammer horn itself.
Right, I'm going to go grab my. I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab my maul. I'm going to tell Ironhorn to just keep doing what he's doing. I'll let him know if anything changes. But there's some vagabonds outside, and I'm going to go deal with them.
Oh, vagabonds.
And then hammer what's this Ironhorn just
Ironhorn,
looks at you
yeah.
and like, he kind of just stands up and then like looks out the window, and he doesn't really have fear in his eyes, but he does see some sort of surprise. And he's gonna
I'm sorry, Orin is going to just gently urge him away from the windows and say,
Yeah.
"Right, it's fine. Just stay away from windows and doors. It'll be all right. I will go handle the vagabonds outside."
and you see that he nods, but he's not gonna hide like in a closet or anything. You see him grab a greatsword from the back,
Ooh.
and he says, this shop is hurdles. If they harm it, I
They
will
will
crush
not. I will crush them first. There won't be much left for you to crush by the time you finally get outside. All right, let me handle it.
He nods and he just puts the greatsword by his side and continues hammering away.
All right. So Orin is going to go step outside and see what the fuss is about.
As you exit outside, finally, like the noises just seem to intensify. Like the volume goes up as you exit and you close the door. You see like the noises of just footsteps and like voices just make this chaotic like, how do you say this, amalgamation of just different voices, different noises just going all around. As it seems like it's now coming not just from that one side, but as you exit, there's like more subtle noises coming from the opposite side of the city.
Okay.
And the main group that are coming along right now is a group of probably like 30 to 40 mix of dwarves and humans. Actually, mostly dwarves, but some of them are
Rabble.
rabble. I guess rabble. As 30 to 40 people come along with not just pitchforks and torches. Some of them are equipped with swords and axes, and you see that now that you've been going outside, you see that there's a few guards that are trying to keep order, but being outnumbered by these big mobs, they have to fall back and call for backup, but they've already been spread thin and they're tired.
I figured.
So,
right. That's
so you
fine,
see
I
30 or
understand.
40 group heading to you, and you see that
Towards me?
not well towards your direction, and the first one that comes, the one in the front, seemingly to be like the leader of this squad a bit, goes
Ooh.
up and asks, "Hey, you have any tieflings or dragonborn in there?"
No, also the blacksmith shop is closed. Can't you read the sign?
Well, then you have to roll a deception check here.
It's well. First, there are no tieflings or dragonborns inside. Second,
Yeah,
the
but
blacksmith shop is closed.
well, yeah, but
Okay.
you're trying to hide. Well, I would say just advantage because it's not. Just do a let me think about it. Yeah,
Persuasion, I think, would be a better
Yes.
choice.
persuasion.
Probably.
Yeah, I
Try
think
to
yeah,
give
that would be a
something
better
to go
choice.
away.
That would be a better choice, right?
Go for it.
Oh, look, I'm trained in persuasion.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
It's a 5.
Oh, look at that! It doesn't matter.
Okay, the thing is, it would have worked, right? It would have worked.
Yes.
And you see the leader was about, hey, let's move on. And then you see that one of them from the crowd, like, wait, isn't that? And then he just looks at there's a minotaur in there, and then, not really in there, but he knows that there's a minotaur that handles his shop. And then you see that the
Yeah.
leader now looks at you, he's like, is he there? And then like, let's check it out, boys. Maybe he's hiding out there. And then like they're about to go
There's
towards
no
the shop.
Orin is just going to. Can I grab the leader?
Yeah,
Just
you
pick him
can.
up?
You're gonna pick him up? I mean,
Ooh.
all right.
Yes, I'm picking. Grabbing
You're
him
picking
one
him.
hand.
You're picking him up.
That's more like it.
And I'm going to just. I'm going to smile at him. I'm going to say, "You asked me if there were tieflings or dragonborn inside. There are none. All right, now just leave the shop alone, and go and have your fun somewhere else. I'm a little busy right now."
And then you see him say like, well, you can grab me, but he looks to the rest of the 39 people, or at least
Wow.
he's like, get to the shop, boys. Check if
Orange is
Ironhorn's in
going to-
there.
Orange just going to drop it and back up so he's blocking the front door. And he's going to say, he's going to smack his maul in his hand. He's going to say, "Right then, form a nice orderly line. I'll beat you all up one by one."
Alright. Okay, you see like
Wishful
this is-
thinking.
okay,
That's all I can say.
how you push away the man and he kind of just falls on his butt and you kind of rush to the front door and you see that you just I assume you wait, which one are you using? Are you using serpent stung or are you gonna use
Maul. He's
Junior.
Junior,
Yeah.
okay.
His Maul.
Are you crackling it like lightning, I assume, like to get away from the
No,
front
actually,
door? Or no?
no, I'm not doing any such thing. I'm just making it very clear that I'm spoiling for a fight right now. That if they want to get in, they're going to have to go through me.
Alright. So if that's the case, these group of 30 to 40 people with not necessarily fear, but they're just driven by hysteria that they just need to kill something.
Okay.
Similar to you.
Good.
They're
And, like,
afraid.
You see the leader just pick up like this very like short, he has a short sword in hand and like, you can't stop all of us.
Horace says, "Don't tempt me." Seriously, don't tempt me. I am spoiling for this right now.
And then you see that the door opens and the Ironhorn kind of disregards to not help you, or at least, and he has this great sword in hand and he's like,
He steps out and Orin's gonna look at him. Not say anything. Just look at him.
and then he looks towards you and says, "This is it?"
Yeah, Orin just says, "They're looking for tieflings and dragonborn. You do not seem to be either, unless you're hiding a truly horrible secret that I don't know about."
And then he nods no, he is a minotaur. But then the rest just like kind of they get riled up at the vision, like just seeing Ironhorn, and you see that they're getting ready for a brawl, 2 versus 40.
Okay,
You
Orin
ready?
is just going. Well, first I want to say that's not particularly fair. That leaves nothing for Ironhorn. Second, I'm going to tell Ironhorn that don't kill them, just beat them unconscious.
He won't. He knows.
Which
We're just
is
gonna make
pretty
sure.
hard.
We're gonna make
And you
sure
see,
that Blight of
you
the
see that.
Blade just make sure they wake up with a headache.
Yeah, you see that he turns like the sharp end of the greatsword and like flips it over to like the blunt side,
The
Ooh.
or not like
the flat of the
yeah,
blade.
the
Yeah.
flat of the blade, and he like is carrying it like a baseball bat now.
Nice.
Good man.
All right. Okay, so do you want to play this out, or do you just want to make it more streamlined a bit? Because none of these guys are gonna touch you.
Yeah, you are gonna kill them all.
I'm not gonna kill them all. I'm gonna beat
None
them
of them
unconscious and
are
not Adrian.
semi-adventurers or anything.
No.
That's
Because
awesome. Just smash them all.
Any adventurers wouldn't have any reason to go against, or not have no reason. They just let's
They
just
know
say
better?
they know better. They're
That is
smart.
true.
Like the moment the guards get their crap together, they're gonna start arresting people and they're gonna start doing their thing.
Then easy, just smash them all. I thought there were like some of them are adventurers in the mist, but
Not most of them are probably commoners. The few that are probably experienced would probably be retired ones,
nice.
or maybe adventurers looking to take advantage of the chaos. But so far, that's kind of it.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
is
gonna
cool.
do. I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's just streamline this. We're just gonna beat the crap out of them. These guys, they're not worth rolling initiative for.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of pick up. So let's describe it a bit. So and then you just counteract with what Orin's gonna do. So the
Yeah.
40 people that surround you, a mix of, like I said, short swords, hand axes. The worst is probably just a pitchfork. But then you see like the first 10 people rush in, and they start. You see that they're kind of going at you. They're rushing at you. They're not having any sort of martial experience. They're gonna whack you. That's just their obvious intent.
Yeah, basically, it's like as each one gets closer, Orange is just bringing the hammer down, just beating them unconscious with one blow, one person. And it's kind of just like basically building like a wall of bodies in front of the store.
Yeah. So you handle you hit one as someone like rushes over with an overhead swing, you kind of duck under, hit them with your maul, like you use that momentum to hit them at the gut. And as he hits the gut, he goes down. And then the second one comes in, you just dodge towards the left as he just like trips over his fella and his friend. And you just kind of knock him to the floor, and just continue on this like kind of dance-like movement, just dodging and weaving and just doing that one hit. While you see that Ironhorn's taking a less graceful approach and is just as they try to hit him, he kind of sweeps his like greatsword with the with the flat end and knocks out like 3 people at once. And people that come near, he just grabs their head and just tosses them off to the side.
Nice.
And this goes on for at least like maybe 5 minutes before all 40 people, or at least 30 went down, and you see like the rest 10 people just like kind of run away and go back to the main
I want
group.
my mommy. That's
Not
basically what it is.
necessarily. You think they're about to bring the whole mob here.
Oh, wow.
Like you see one of them like call to one of them says, "Hey, you gotta call the rest. These two are trouble."
The Orange is just gonna crack his knuckles. He's like, "Oh, good. After spending all those hours hunched over the forge, I need to stretch a bit."
And we're gonna cut away for a bit. We're gonna go towards Sir Harik and what's this? Asger, right?
Okay.
So Asger, as you kind of finish your discussion, right? You're about to leave, but then you see this one guard like absolutely like in tatters and like very wounded, and you see like he has blood on his face, and like it seems like he's been hurt a lot. And you see him rush in, like tell the guards, "Hey, I need to talk with oh sorry. I need to talk with the captain." And then
He's all yours.
like he rushes upstairs and and then you see the guards kind of look confused, like what's happening, and you see like this guard post is kind of
Mhm.
elevated, right? And as
Mhm.
you take a peek outside, you see like one sector, probably like half of the merchant sector and probably half of the residence sector, or the lower end, the lower classes like residence sector.
Mhm.
There's smoke coming up.
Okay, this doesn't look good. I look at the guard. So, anyone knows? Well, probably that guy, right?
Yeah, they nod like, yeah, the two vanguard people, like the ones you went with on the orc like excursion, like just they look confused as you are. And you see
Okay.
Sir Harrick immediately slam the door open,
Mhm.
and you see like you hear the sounds of his armor like rattling as he goes down. You see he
Mhm.
grabs his great sword and he's in like his full plate armor.
Uh.
And
So, what happened?
there's a riot, and then and you see him, and he looks towards you, Asger, and says, "Your friend freed the orcs."
My what? No, no way. There must be a. There must be a good explanation for all this.
Well, either way, your friend teleported to the execution ramp, teleported them out, and the civilians are going mad.
Ah, shucks.
Anyway, if you want to make it up to me, you help me now. We need to get this under control.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna arrest me immediately.
But there's no point. I need more hands.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do. I call upon my familiar and unleash Kismet, into scouting to see where the most heavily, surrounded places are.
So you release your familiar
Yes.
as it flies off,
Yes.
and roll a perception check for your
Alright.
familiar.
Do I have advantage? Let me check.
Um,
No, I'm just
wait.
talking to myself
Oh, you're
because
checking,
I
okay.
think he has advantage on hearing or sight. Yes, he has keen hearing and sight.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
So perception, but he also only has a +3.
Um,
Wow, it's a 20. Double
Adrian,
20.
she only removed her ring when she got on top. So her appearance before then, they know what it was. It was Civ. The guards knew it was Civ, right? And then she removed her ring afterwards, if I recall correctly.
Why
Right.
would she ever do that? Ah, fuck.
Okay, so they knew that Civ then turned into that. So
That's
nice.
right. That's right. Because she changed her appearance afterwards. That's right.
Yeah. So,
Son of a. Anyway.
So Asger, as Kismet is looking around,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting now a full scope of the situation, as this is your owl on its game right now. You see that it seems like half of the mob is trying to be somewhat civil. They're not really going out to destroy things, right? They're just there to like get to round up all of these monster races, Tiefling to Dragonborn, and do what they want to do. But you see the rest are absolutely like mad. They're livid. And you see that kind of chaos, that kind of motivation
Mm-hmm.
has them burning down the residents of these of if any of these Tiefling or Dragonborn have. And you see that they're dragging them into the streets, like abusing them. Like you see like a group of
Mhm.
5 like dwarves or so kind of gang up in this one dude, beating him to the ground.
Okay.
And like you see that adventurers there's some adventurers kind of entering shops,
Mm-hmm.
taking advantage of the chaos and grabbing like
Yeah. Whatever
and
stuff
grabbing
they can find.
products.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you see that the guards in that like particular area are not able to handle it, as it seems like usually they're in groups of 2s and they can't control this mob of what seems to be probably at least
Mm-hmm.
500 to 600 people.
Okay. So, which part is the most chaotic?
The ones with the in like the slums, essentially the ones that are burning. But then your owl kind of picks up that you see like towards the edge.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there's this like somewhat group of like 100 people surrounding this one shop, and that's where you see kind of Orin and a Minotaur kind of standing in front and like holding weapons.
Okay, so I report. Well, I talked to the commander, just like so. I sent out my owl for scouting, and I found that the most, the heavily chaotic area happens to be in front of a blacksmith shop, and there are about 100, vagabonds, if you call
the
them that.
most
Yeah.
the most chaotic is the slums.
Yeah, but I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just.
Ah,
Yes.
I see.
He's classist.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because I'm the only one that sees it better. So yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, that's the.
All right, then you see that as you.
To be fair, they deserve it. Dirty little
while
things.
while this was happening, right, as you're putting your senses to the owl, and you
Mhm.
kind of get back to your own body, you see that Sir Harrick has gathered his men, about 20 to 30 of
Okay.
his guard post, all of them well equipped. They're in like riot equipment, like all of them are wearing heavy armor. Even the scouts are wearing heavier armor than usual,
Okay.
and you see them having like wooden maces, or what do you call it, basically wooden like batons.
Oh, okay.
They're not gonna
Interesting.
kill anyone.
Yeah.
So Sir Harrick tells you, all right then. Did you tell him about the slums, or did you just tell him about the blacksmith shop?
No, I also tell him about the slums, but I'm just saying that it seems like the blacksmith shop is the,
All right.
the most, the place that you need to sort out the situation first. That's it.
And then you see, that Sir Harry calls out to one of the vanguard people that he remembers, and he's like,
Mhm.
Malmir. Then he said, take a group of 4 and go to the other guard post, alarm them with what's happening. And you see that Malmir nods, and they just run off, trying to get more reinforcements to handle the riot. And you see the rest like look toward Sir Harry looks towards you. He's like, all right, lead us. We'll
Alright.
get to the blacksmith shop.
All right, I'll lead them towards it.
All
That's
right.
all I
As you go going there, we're gonna cut again. All right. And actually no, are we gonna? Sorry, I'm gonna check my sequence list, because like there's a lot of things that are gonna happen here.
All right,
Uh,
take your time.
oh, on your way there. Okay. On your way there, like you have to pass by the plaza. You see that everyone else is like, who are not part of the mob, they're kind of just locking in. They're like, screw this, I'm not going in. And like the streets are mostly deserted of anyone except for the mobs and stuff like that. And then you see someone run over, and you see it's Arlen that came from the town plaza.
Okay.
It's like, Asger,
hey. So
this
yeah,
is really bad.
This certainly is. So stick with us. We are helping. We're helping mostly. Yeah.
Ravendal was a kingdom. The capital's called Ravendal too, so that's the city. So I just saw that now, Dennis. My bad. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you see,
It's,
yeah, sorry.
she said it was a float. I was just. Never mind.
It's okay. Anyway, so you see Arlen kind of just go closer to you as you're running. It's like he whispers, Civ.
Yeah.
Did you hear
yeah.
already?
I know. We don't know much about what happened. Only the sightings, but yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad for us. So we are doing this, helping them. In that case, maybe we'll gain their trust and really figure out what really happened. All right. So stick
No,
with
wait,
us.
it's really bad. It's really because after after Civ left, the noble Penarken
Mm-hmm.
incited what's happening now. He told everyone to
Okay.
take things on their own hands, and this is what happened.
Okay, I immediately turn towards Sir Harrick and just says, Sir Harrick, so we got, my friend were at the site when all things goes down, and he said that, what was the noble's name again?
Panarkan.
Penarchan. Yeah, he said Penarchan was the one who incited this.
And then he acknowledges it. He says, "All right, we'll look into that, but now I think we just have to handle what's going on."
We are. Just thought
And
you should be aware of this man.
all right, so you get that handle. You guys are running, and then this is when I'm gonna cut.
Go ahead.
Adrian. So after the execution, where did you go?
Oh well, I mean, there's this fun nobleman I could follow.
A nobleman.
All right, so you're gonna try to follow Panarkan, I assume.
I mean,
Sure.
why not?
All right. The way he got away was like he had his elite like bodyguards like bring him away. So
Cool. I got magic that makes me move faster and jump really high.
Nice.
Okay, then I want you to roll stealth to see if they don't notice you as you're following.
Oh sure. Got a 13.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, I'm gonna double check what their stats are. Let me look for it.
I mean, it probably fails if they're elite guards.
Yeah, that's well, they have to roll for it too. So I'm saying if their
Oh,
passive perception is
yeah,
10.
big passives. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they have at least a
Yeah.
+3.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that too. I just need to double check where it is.
Who knows? Maybe they have a negative wisdom modifier.
Maybe they're just really
Maybe.
bad guards. You wouldn't know.
Or maybe the chaotic situation throws them off. You don't know that. Maybe. Everything's a huge maybe.
Yeah, everything's a huge maybe.
I mean, I'm guessing it's like very like there's a lot of houses and shit along the
Yeah. No, you're
along
fine.
the
They're fine.
the routes.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay, fair
They're
enough.
actually fine. I looked at the stats and I'm like, okay, you're fine.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind, you're fine. So you see that getting a closer look as you're like kind of following them, you see that he has all dwarves as his itinerary of elite guards, and they're all wearing plate mail with shields that are kind of fitted with like the edges are fitted with mithril, and
Whoa.
so are the bolts, and they have all of them have warhammers and heavy crossbow on their person,
Whoa.
and they're like fitted to the teeth. They're ready to fight anything, right? And they're
Great.
just,
It's gonna be fun.
there's a group of like six of them. I like to say they're heading back to a house near to the royal palace, and now
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
because like you've been following them for at least a few minutes at this point, and now that they're able to get up to the elevated surfaces of probably near the royal palace, there's even more guards. So I'm gonna see if any of them have a.
I was gonna.
How are you following them? I'll just ask that. How are you following them?
I mean, along the rooftops because I can jump 20 feet.
All right, you're following them on the rooftops then. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna double check the other guards that are not part of the.
Not looking up there. Then I'm golden. As soon as they look up, I'm fucked.
Oh my god! Even the normal guards don't have passive of 13. That's great. So you kind of jump from rooftop to rooftop. Guards not really looking up. But now you get to this weird point where you're at the gate. You're at like at the nearest rooftop to it, and the guards obviously let their noble go in, and to this like house that's built out of like a combination of stone, bronze, brass, and mithril. Kind of into the house. It's kind of rectangular. It's completely dwarven made. No kind of hints of human or elven influence or architecture. Just completely dwarven. And there's at least like there's a wall at least like if the rooftop you're on is at least maybe I would say 10 feet high, the wall matches that, and it's at least like 30 feet away from the rooftop.
Okay.
And what else? There's kind of like a courtyard in front of the house, at least by 20 to 30 feet. So it's a rectangular kind of thing, and and then you see that the guards there kind of just stay at the front, and they're looking. They're just being now. This time they're more aware now, as they're on their post. They're alert. What are you gonna do?
I jump over the fence, the wall.
Jump over the wall. Okay, so um,
Um,
at this
So
point,
I'm gonna post the spells, and I'm gonna. So it's quick step and spring heal, but because
Ooh.
I got mythical, that one mythical athlete, I keep when I have both of them, it's better.
So
Alright,
20 feet of jumping distance?
Yeah, it increases by 20 feet. Now I'm not sure what normal jumping distance is.
That will be
but-
athletics times 5. Well, wait, was it
Yeah.
athletics check? Hold on, let me check. I believe it's something times 5 because it's in the condition.
uh,
Let me check. Give me the look. Okay, so adventuring, movement. Climbing, jumping, long jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. Let's see. Was it a high jump or a long jump? Like, are you jumping up to high places or are you jumping across a huge gap? There's a difference.
I think I'm doing both, aren't I?
That will
what do
be
you
up
say?
to the DM.
Justin, would this be a high jump or a long jump?
you can try to attempt a long jump from where you are, from your rooftop to the wall, or you can jump down, climb up the wall, and then like get over.
Okay.
How do you want to do it?
Fuck it, long jump.
Okay, so
Long jump,
it's
so
your
how-
strength score. So, what's your strength score? Plus the
9.
20 you have.
At 29.
Okay. 29. That's 29 feet.
Pretty easy math.
So okay, so wait, 29 then plus 20.
29 feet total.
29 total.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say okay. I think you
I
can still make it.
Not
I
be
would
able to
assume.
clear it, but just like slam into it.
Yeah, and then you can hold on. But then I want you to make another stealth check because
Yeah.
you're gonna go full on running. You can't stealth this anymore. You have to go book it, right? And you have
What are you gonna say?
you have to
Sorry.
like you have to roll a stealth check again because you're
Yeah,
essentially
you're
doing it.
attempting for stealth,
Okay,
right?
I can perform as if I did a running high jump or long jump without a running start.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
if that's the case, then I would say still make a stealth check, but that's for like slamming it through the wall and like kind of
Yeah,
holding.
sure. So stealth check no matter what, but
Yeah.
damn it, 9.
Okay.
shit,
You can clear it. I'm just saying, like,
Ouch.
I'm not really clear it. You can make
you
it.
gave me inspiration last week. Can I use it now?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, nice.
It's an 8. Never mind.
So you kind of you
Even
hear,
worse.
you kind of jump, and since it's just part of your new powers, you're not really used to like the actual. You know how to use it. It's just that you kind of not used to the experience yet. So when you actually make it to the wall, you kind of slam into the wall,
Ow.
and I'd say you can hold on, but you see the guards immediately look at you and says, "Hey!" And you see that they grab their crossbows and they're pointing it at you.
Wow.
I'm gonna look down at them and yell, "Help! Help! They're after us!"
Ooh, nice. Deception.
Try and climb up.
Did you say they're after us?
Yes.
Ooh, roll up. Deception.
Ooh, the music. Ooh,
That's natural
awesome.
20.
That's
Oh
awesome.
god damn! And then you see the guy. No, they can't even beat that. They're gonna just. They look towards one another and they're like. They just look at you. It's like. One of them looks at the other. It's like. They
And
look.
before
They
they say anything,
frazzled.
I'm just gonna yell, run for your lives!
Hold on.
As I climb up and jump over and jump into the noble's place.
Nice.
You see the two guards that are front of the gate kind of they grab their crossbow and look in front of like where they are, preparing for like whatever's coming, right? Because they're guards, and you kind of jump into the courtyard. The rest of the four guards heard your "Oh no, they're coming!" and the four guards have their crossbows. They point it towards you and say, "Get out of here!" Like one of them just tells you to get out.
I will, but not fucking that way, he said. I say, start running forward.
Oh, ooh.
Oh wait, are you running towards the house?
Let's see if that works.
Are you running towards like the other side of the wall?
I am running straight forward.
So
Straight forward.
towards the
Okay,
house.
they're just
Yeah, so towards the
following-
house.
towards the house.
Straight forward for him
Yeah, so
is towards the house, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're running
If
straight
they wanna
towards the
shoot
house,
you,
they're gonna
fair.
shoot you.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. Like, hold on. Like, so you were on a roof and you try to running jump, but you kind of miss it. So you like hit the wall, or you're hanging on the wall, right? So did you
Yeah.
drop down from the wall and then run
No,
back to where you
I-
came from?
I climbed over the wall and got into the courtyard.
He
Yeah,
grabbed
well,
hold
guys,
of the
courtyard.
edge and then just landed in
Hold
the
on.
courtyard. Yeah.
Wait, do you have like? Sorry, I just realized this because like if it's 10 feet up, do you have anything that prevents you from getting fall damage?
No, I don't.
Oh wait.
Alright.
First of all, he doesn't. He hasn't made a saving throw yet. Maybe
Yeah,
that
that's
would
what I'm
help.
saying. You have to make a saving throw to see if it's half damage. You're
Is it a saving throw or is it acrobatics?
dexterity.
That's the best I can
Already
help
saving
you
throw.
with.
That's
Wow.
natural 20.
Nice.
I'll just say you take no damage. It's on a roll. Anyway, so yeah, you're now running straight for the house. All four of these guys are gonna shoot you if that's the case.
that's fine.
Okay. All four of
Do
you are
you,
gonna shoot.
you want to stop this here and then go on so we don't take too long with me?
Yeah, we're just gonna cut it. This is an action film right now. We're just cutting from different places to different places.
Nice.
Right, Chris?
What's up?
You're in the bar, right?
Yeah, I did my shopping and just kind of went back afterwards to kind of just wind down because nothing was going on at the time. So she's just chilling at the bar itself at the actual counter and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
she's not, like, hammered, but she's not, like, completely, like, smashed either. So, like, she's just kind of, like, nursing, like, a little small, like, glass of, like, a whiskey or something like that. Until, like, something happens or she gets called on for, like, any further adventuring, essentially.
All right. So are you in the Valkyrie's ring or are you in the splitting in?
I'll say I'm in the wing.
You're in the Valkyrie's ring. You're in Radar just there. There's not much. Like I said, there's like two guards from back then that are just staying there off duty, and then going along, and then you start hearing commotion from outside. You see a group of people running past the tavern and heading towards the south side of the city. And further
Huh.
just like looks like, oh dear, what's that? And she kind of just gets off from her counter and kind of looks outside the door and then closes it and then locks it.
Excuse me, what, no, what's going on? Like, she randomly stands up and kind of just walks towards the door and looks at the old lady, like, what happened?
And then she kind of just, she's pale, she doesn't really have much to say, and she just points outside the window.
I'll look out the window.
You look out the window and you see the group of people that are running. You see that they have torches and they're starting to throw it through the buildings. And you see like a group of tieflings like running out and dragonborn, like trying to essentially they just smoked out a group of dragonborn and tieflings out of the building. They run out and you see this group of people surrounding them. They crack their knuckles. They have different like armaments, and then they're kind of just like looking menacing to the group, and they're about to do something malicious.
All right. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you open the door, please? I paid for my tab. I'll just get out of your way. There's something I need to take care of right now.
Okay, dear. You just stay safe, and then she kind of just opens it and lets you go out.
Yeah, sure. All right. So while Radnik is stepping outside, she's reaching into her bag of holding to like grab like another smaller bag in her hand, and it's a bag of marbles, which will come into play later. But she wants to at least approach the crowd and just like at the top of her lungs, just kind of like yell at them to stop, like just like kind of get someone's attention. The words like in deleted, it's like whoa, 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 like hey, this is a like, God, that's a total buzzkill, but like, what's going on here? Like, are we being under attacked or something? Like, do you guys need help? Like, why did you burn that building that was just standing there? What happened here? Like, what's going on? Like, just trying to get, like, attention to her.
And then you see, like, this person, like, with a weapon in hand, like, not really shaking, but more of, like, it seems like he's doing this out of fear more than anything. And, he looks towards the tieflings and dragonborns, probably a group of, like, a dozen or so, right? And says, these things, they'll take over our kingdom. We have to root them out now and kill them. Just like the orcs.
What the fuck? Alright.
and then he continues to sing, the kingdom neighboring to us, Loren, fell to the Starks. And we're next.
And so your idea is to cause mayhem before they get here? Why is that a smart thing for you to think about? What was your plan? Like, you're gonna do their job for them. Like, by the time they get here, there's gonna be nothing left if you're around trashing the place. Nah, look, what are you guys doing? No, like, she's gonna, like, break through the crowd or, like, you know, like, kind of get to, like, where the Dragonborn and the Tieflings are, kind of, like, stand to where, like, she's most noticed. Yeah. And kind of be like, you guys are idiots. What are you doing? I'm hearing that this town is being attacked next, and your first response is to turn on your fellow townspeople and then bring them to the torches? Like, they did nothing to you. Explain yourselves right now. Or air help me, I will find a way to get an answer out of you.
And one of them says, sorry, let me just think of like a response that makes sense. Because they're not that stupid.
When in doubt, always roll.
I would like to for him to just say, wait a second, let me think of a thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I attacking those people? Wait a second.
No, I'm trying to properly word it because yes, what they're doing are stupid, but they believe it not to be so.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to word it.
When they're afraid, they do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That's what people do.
And one of them says, well, I'm not going to share my walls with these monsters. Lord Penarkin himself said that these things, they'll just kill us before they get here. They'll betray us.
But you were sharing the wall with them just up until now. Why is that a problem? I know that guy right behind me. He's my drinking buddy. I come into this town every weekend. I see him there at the bar buying your drinks, by the way. What is going through your mind right now that this is a good idea? Who are you to judge others? By what grace of God are you here to smite these people?
And then you see that kind of, how would I say this? I want you to roll persuasion.
I got nothing on that, but okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
With advantage, because you are making...
Oh, advantage?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're gonna need that. Ooh.
Oh my god! You guys are on a roll!
Yeah, 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. There's no middle ground, just ones or 20.
I shifted from 1 to 20 real fucking quick.
Yeah.
Then you see like one of them just look towards the other one and just says like, it's like, I mean, we did drink with him, and then but the other one just looks towards, like, do you see these conversation between the two, and the other one just says, well, what else can we do? And then the Lord himself said this is the best thing to do.
Lord who?
Penarken.
Then you know what? I'll talk to him. How about that? Like, I'm sorry, no. Aim for peace. I don't know if you were around for this, but the world ended. I have documents. I have a book if you want to get to that. The world ended. We're trying to rebuild. This is not how we do that. We all suffer together, and you need to understand that. Go home, go to your family, go back to work. In fact, hey, you're a shop owner, aren't you? I'm pretty sure I saw a guy go into your shop or break the window. God forbid that didn't happen. And I'm pretty sure he's having a free sample right now at a 5-finger discount for all your stolen goods. You might want to get that checked out as well.
And then
Ooh.
when he's saying
Nice.
that, he's like, shit! And then he kind of just looks back. He just drops everything and is heading back to the store. The rest just kind of look. I think. Yeah, the mood's gone. Let's just go.
The mood's gone. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the mood to trash things anymore.
Rangus kind of brought back the more rational, like, kind of died down the
I
hysteria.
know, no, that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
But you see that these are more of the
My Joe
real
is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then
It's gone.
yeah, they're gone, right? It's like, but then you see like, at least like most of them disperse, but the others kind of just run back to the main mob, and you see that Rangris, you kind of look towards the south side. You see the fire become like the smoke kind of going up and up, and in the distance there seems to be more people in a mob or in a riot over there.
Ah, Lord. Air, help me. She just like does the symbol of air, like, you know, like how the people do like the Jesus cross of like, God, Lord, help me with this bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm a healer, but
Nice.
she's like, I'm a healer, but nah, she's gonna go to the mob as well. Like, she knows she's not done with this because like it's just one part of the mob, but she's gonna like they're dispersing, right? There's people like going back to what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
but
right,
then
so-
you see the one of the dragon, not dragon, sorry, tieflings, kind of stop you before you leaves. It's like how do you say this?
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. But then I forgot the name because I know there's something I set up here. It's like thank you, but can you look for Sharos?
Look for.
He's one of my
Sir?
he's my brother. And then it's like he left to buy supplies over there, and now you see that it's in chaos.
Yeah, alright. I'll do that for you, but I need you to do something for me as well. And she's also gonna grab like one of like the upstart mob people who are trying to like just go back to normal lives, kind of like everybody's shoulder and be like, I want you and these people, because you're gonna make some friends right now. I want you to go get buckets of water because that fire you started, you're responsible for this now. You and your friends gather them up, we're putting that fire out, follow me.
Okay. And then you see like everyone kind of go up and like get like buckets they can find and like go are willing to follow you.
Alright, cool. So I can know mob
Although
now.
not all of them though. A few of them kind of back off and just run. They're not gonna help.
Always
Cowards.
those guys.
If I see you, like she's going back to, if I see you do this again, I will find you. I know who you are.
Who you are,
Alright.
Cheryl.
I know who you are, and then you start booking it towards the main conflict.
Mhm.
But now back to Orin and Ironhorn. Let's say fighting a bunch of like dozens of people takes its toll on you guys, but you can still go.
I posted the video. I showed you what I did, what I'm doing to them, except without them knocking our heads.
No, he's
Yeah.
just saying physically you get tired.
Yeah, I'm just saying like
I'm alright. I have I have 1 hit point left. That means I can fight at full strength.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it gets tiring, you know?
Yeah.
Now you're
A
still
lot of
surrounded,
saying.
Yeah.
and it seems like even Ironhorn is getting more tired. And, like, in this chaos, you start hearing more footsteps, like, going on. This time in unison, like the marching you mentioned, you kind of thought of earlier. And then
Okay.
around the corner, you see Sir Harrick, Asger, and Arlen come around with a group of like 10 to 20 soldiers.
Alright.
Warren?
Orin is just going to assume the worst. He's going to say, I am one. Tag out, go, take 5 in the shop. I'll let you know when you can tag back in, alright? Because we're going to have to tag team this.
Oren,
He,
you okay?
he nods and he just
Does
enters
any of
the
this
shop.
look okay?
Does
I
he
think
look
you and I
okay?
have very different definitions of okay. Well, he's surrounded by the unconscious bodies of rioters.
Yeah, are you
He's-
hurt? Alright. Misspoken. Are you
Uh,
hurt?
No.
Alright.
Sorry, just to mention, like all of the once the guards are coming around, Sir Harrick kinda has this like wooden baton and shield with him. And as you guys are running forth, you see like one of them says, "The guards are here! Run!" And then like you see they're running back to the main group.
I look at Sir Herrick. Should I round them up?
Chickens.
No, we'll handle it.
Alright.
Just figure this out. And like he just points like towards the rioters' bodies, and then you see the rest of Sir Harrick and his men run towards the chaos.
Alright. So I approach Oren in the meantime. And just says he's on our side. So apparently Civ started this. Well, not inside chaos, but sure, her action did help achieve all this.
Yeah, Arlen cuts in and says, Arlen, wait, not Arlen, sorry. He says, the orcs from the execution, Civ released them.
Orin is just going to. He's going to just shake his head and say, "Why am I not surprised?"
But why?
Well, I don't know where she is now. She teleported with them. I'm not sure where they could be.
She's probably using magic to hide herself. One problem at a time.
And then, just gonna add on, right? After like you guys going in, Rangris, kind of make it to the shop with your people, and I assume you're like talking like outside near the shop. So all of you see Rangris running with a group of Tiefling and Dragonborn with like buckets in hand.
Okay. Oh, Rankus. I thought you were in
Hey,
the bar. Were
I
you-
was until this buzzkill happened.
Yeah, about that. I repeat what I just said before.
Yeah, Arlen repeats it as well. So now you're caught up that Civ released the orcs.
You know what? Okay, but the reaction is what scares me the most. Like, we'll talk about her later. This now, help me with this, because like we need to call this fire, because like from what I heard, they're saying that some
Lord
that-
Penarkin, right?
Lord Penarkin, yes, and
I
then
heard
like
the
and
same thing.
the Stark army is coming, and like, you guys on the tail, like this is how they respond to the idea that somebody's like come invade. They're basically doing the work for them, so we should probably stop this.
We should. Just anyone knows where this lord lives? I don't have the best solution for, well, chaos, but I'm pretty sure if we found this guy, we can squeeze him a little bit.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah. It's not like we can
huh.
do much with the chaotic
Sounds
bunch.
good.
Yeah.
I will say that perhaps she puts her hand up to kind of stop them out for a little bit there, because she gets sidelined by her friends, but she does kind of urge them to like follow her as well, as she's like wanted to get a move on. But like, let's address this fire first.
Yeah.
and then we'll ask around and see who this Lord Porky is, because I have a few choice towards that gentleman. After that, yeah, we nip it at the bud, because if he's the one who incited this, that's when we start.
Yeah.
Because the cure to chaos is going to be order. The world did not end and then rebirth once again for this to happen. Like, let's go.
All right.
All right, so you guys are gonna try to stop the fire.
We are
Yeah.
All right.
going to the slum.
Oops.
You see
Okay,
that?
I see.
You see that Iron Horn kind of. Right. Iron Horn kind of grabs like something from the back, and you see that there's this big like. He has this like big barrel that's empty, and kind of he fills it up with water from like the nearby pump. And you see him.
To pat him on the shoulder and say, "Good man."
Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
And Ironhorn kind of leaves his great sword back because he doesn't want to seem that intimidating, but he has this big big barrel of water, and you guys are gonna go on your way. I assume. So,
We are.
cutting again, Adrian, you're about to get 4 bolts of heavy crossbows.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh, totally. You'll be so fine.
Swell.
You'll be swell. Okay. What's your AC?
16.
All right. If it's 16.
Craft.
Okay.
The like control flames. That's a very good one for that.
Nice.
This.
Okay, so you see that
I don't know
one
why
man
it sounded
just-
really condescending.
Yeah, you see one of the men, like the one center, looking more equipped than the others, points towards you and says, "Fire!" And they're gonna all fire at you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're free too.
One misses. Second one hits. Third one misses. Wow, this is great. One hits. One hits and deals. Elite guards deals 2 piercing damage.
Whew.
Elite guards.
Elite.
Elite guards. I agree. So 3 of them miss. You kind of like you dodge left, right, and then downwards, and then you kind of get grazed on your shoulder. But you didn't get hurt that much. Are you still running towards straight to the noble castle? Not noble castle, noble's house.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as the first one attacks me, how far away would they be?
Okay, now this is where I would roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would say, since I said it's 20 to 30, I would say you're kind of 30 feet away from the door. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, I think for best, I'm gonna keep to this theater of the mind, because,
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
you got 10. 10. Okay. And we put elite quote unquote elite guards. And let's start. It's their turn to roll.
Overpaid guard.
Mhm.
Overpaid
Their
guard.
salaries are elite. That's that's everything elite about them. That's about it.
Oh, that's so good. They got like 1 less.
Ooh.
But now at the same time, as
So
we're
I'm
gonna-
even faster than them.
Yeah. Anyway, so as that's happening, I'm gonna cut over to again. I'm gonna cut over to where the fire's happening. You guys make it to the eye of the center of the chaos. You see that the guards that with Sir Harrick are trying to get things under control. Multiple tieflings, dragonborn, lay on the street, not necessarily dead, but severely wounded and beaten up.
Oof.
And I need you guys to roll initiative and see how fast you can get things in order. And I'm gonna roll for Sir Harrick and his guards.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Initiative 16. Okay.
Okay.
14.
I'll just add
Funny
you guys.
concept in D&D. Rolls to see how fast you can help people.
Yeah.
20.
Ooh, nice.
Iron Horn. Okay, there's so many things happening at once. This is chaotic. Did I miss anyone else? Oh, sir. Okay, so Orin got a 20. Zach got a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Ranger's got a 14. And we roll for Ironhorn and Sir Harrick. Ironhorn got a 5. That's great. And Sir Harrick and his men got a 5 too. Yay! That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And let me double check something. Okay, Orion, your turn. What's the first thing you want to do?
So, where's the nearest enemy? I wanna
Nearest
target.
enemy? I mean, nearest is just probably like you're at least 10 feet away from the crowd, but once you get into the crowd, it's like target-rich environment. You can go ham.
Right, I'm gonna go right into the crowd and start just absolutely wailing on them with my maul.
Alright, I'm not gonna ask you to roll damage, rather I'm just gonna roll you. Roll at least 1d8 plus 1, and that's how many people you take down.
1d.
Right, you kind of jump into the crowd and you kind of hit 2 with 1 hit, then another 3 with 1. You kind of sweep across, and with like as you jump in, you take down 7 people with you, like you knock them out.
Ooh,
Huh.
nice.
I mean, I think it's indifferent, but this works too. Awesome.
And then
Go on,
wait,
Tosca.
I forgot to roll for fire control. Right.
Mm.
That's it's not important.
Yeah. Just let
they
it
got it.
burn. Just let it burn.
All right. Oh wait, I even forgot to roll for the mob itself. Oh my god.
Because they're
hold
not
on.
important.
They're not important either.
Yeah.
Hold on. And I'm gonna roll for the victims, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mob got it too. That's quite nice. Tieflings and Dragonborn got a 4. Anyway, Zach, your turn. You see Orin jump in, take down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7.
Ooh. All right. So I too rolled a 1d8.
Yeah,
All right.
if you're gonna do the same.
Oh wait. How's the fire looking?
It kind of spread at least a block by now.
Ah shit.
But
Can
like
I-
to get to the building itself, you kind of need to cut a way through first.
All right. So attack. Well, dealing with the situation at hand. What? 1d8. Okay. 7. 1d8 plus 1? Why
Plus
is there
1.
a
So
plus
you
1?
take down
8.
a
Okay.
plus 1. No, because you guys are martial enough that you guarantee to take more down than 2 people. So you kind of jump off Orin's back. And not you jump off, but you kind of follow him up.
Mm-hmm.
And you just cut away. You cut like a way through to the building. Like, you kind of just, like a spear, you pierce through the crowd. And you make this like small opening to run
Nice.
through.
Uh,
Just to get to the building.
Can I say I use the side of my spear just to smack people on the butt?
Yeah, like get out of the way.
Get
Yeah.
out. All right, that's what I do. And I move closer towards, well, damage, so I can control them.
All right, so
Yeah.
Rangris, your turn.
Alright, so I got a lot to do here, actually. So, there's a mob blocking, like, basically, like, the way to the fire, correct? Like, what's the
Yeah.
mob doing right now? Are they just standing there watching, or are they, like,
They're
Flooding?
what's their
fighting.
plan?
Oh, okay.
They're
kinda
fighting.
like-
Fighting.
Yeah,
Like being a mob.
Being a mob.
Being a mob.
Of
but
course they are.
because of Orin and Zack, they kind of cut a way through.
Alright, so I want to take the vanguard here and kind of lead the people who follow me with the bucket. So, like, we're going to tackle that fire while you guys are fighting.
I'll just say fire control goes in your initiative. I'll just say that.
Okay, sure. Like, yeah, like, it's going to be me trying to make sure, like, I control fire, but also, let me see, do I have that? I do not have that, so okay. What can I do here? Because, like, I'm just ordering people around. No, honestly, yeah, like, I was gonna go ahead and make sure to take this turn to, like, get the fire under control, essentially. Kind of make sure, like, nobody's attacking the people trying to save, like, the block in the building. But also just kind of, like, maybe try to dissuade people, like, in a way to, like, kind of, like I did before, kind of, like, make a bit of a ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially kind of get their attention and keep, like, you know, like, make it stop and shit like that.
Make a
'Cause, like,
loud whistle.
you know what? Yeah, like, you know what? Show more than tell.
I'll
one-
have you pick one. You can try to dissuade the crowd, or you can try to control the fire.
Okay, so
As you, but then the tieflings and dragonborn that have buckets will try to take down the fire.
Ooh.
all right, cool. So I got some assistance on that. All right, cool. So a little bit more to show than tell. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like make a bit of a spectacle here. Like, Brandon's gonna like get as deep as she can into like the crowd itself. Gonna like tap like the bottom of her staff on the ground, like tap tap. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Valkyrie Descent. Like, actually have like a Valkyrie come from the sky and all its glory to make sure people are looking at it. Because even then, like, it's gonna situate in front of the building. If anyone aggressive does try to get in there, they're gonna get like a holy smacking. Hopefully a non-lethal one. But at the same time, I just want them all eyes on that Valkyrie, and also just Ragnar, so standing like beneath it, just being like shown on this light of like, I need your attention right now, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you kind of this light descends from like it because you're in like a cave, or not really a cave. You're in the mountain, right? There's not much light, and then as you bring in like there's storages and things like that, but the Valkyrie just lights the entire place like a beacon almost, and goes down, and you got their attention essentially.
So, what was your plan, ladies and gentlemen? I leave the bar, I leave this nice town to go help the world itself recover from a massive cataclysmic tragedy. And what do I hear? That the enemies will be at our gate soon, and your first response is to burn down your very self-same village in order to quell whatever danger you seem to have perceived of this notion? I'd like to know what you guys are fucking doing.
Real persuasion again.
Alright.
This time not advantage because these guys are really caught up.
Okay.
No, I get that. Persuasion. I get that nice 3.
Despite the Valkyrie kind of catching their attention, right? They just look at you and they don't give a shit. Like you're not a resident of their town. You see them just continuing to go into a mob, and the tieflings aren't staying defenseless. They're trying to fight back, and that kind of just furthers more the aggression.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been at it for a while.
They're in a frenzy, so it's gonna be hard.
I'm gonna say though, I gave them an out. That's about it. Like, that's what you're like. That was me maintaining the peace, but I gave them an out. If they didn't take it, then you know what? Fight on them, I guess. But like, yeah, like anything that the other guys do now, that is within their right to do so. Like, by all means, like, go at them, boys.
And before we go to Adrian, Rankers, what's your AC?
Uh-oh.
It's 13. I don't take hits very well.
Do like me and get mage armor.
Yeah.
I
that's-
wish.
That's the plan. Maybe.
Really
Like,
helps.
eventually. No, like if I get like a level up right immediately right now, maybe no, but I don't get any armor until like I dip into monk essentially. It's just a weird future plan thing I got. Like I have no armor proficiency whatsoever. Like if I take a hit, I take a hit.
As you're taking and you have that beacon of light coming down, a bolt flies through the crowd. Not really flies through the crowd, but cuts through the air, like it's above the crowd, and it hits you on the shoulder, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Constitution.
What hit her? A book?
A bolt.
A
Sorry,
bolt.
a bolt. Crossbow.
Bolt. Okay.
A
Jesus.
crossbow bolt.
And
Whoopsie.
let me double check.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Bless you.
So I
Bless you.
thank you.
Oh, sorry, you don't just take 4 piercing damage. Like there's more. Actually, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm not top of my game right now.
Just if you
Uh,
can't remember, just stop it there. No, just kidding.
So from at 4 piercing, and
Attacked by a rogue. Sneak attack as well.
Oh no.
I won't lie, that is what is happening actually.
Oh, shit.
You take 19 on
Saturns.
top of that.
Wait,
4,
what? Seriously?
19.
Damn.
Oh.
Alright, who did this? Who's the
And
master?
then you fail the Constitution saving throw, right?
Oh no, poison. I hate it.
The arrow hits you on the shoulder, and then you, as a healer, you feel the not really corruption, but you feel this alien substance enter your body, and it just hurts a lot. And then you take. I rolled too good on this as well. You get 36 poison damage.
What the fuck?
36?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have
Oh,
anything
man.
resistant to poison? Anything?
Nothing I can do on a swift action.
Are you
man.
actually a dwarf?
Not even. Anything I can do has to be like as a bonus action or something like that. But like, if that one more combo happened, I'm actually down. I took 36, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me kind of calculate here real quick, like, cause okay, and I'm at -4.
You're still alive.
So you're
Still
down.
alive.
Okay.
Just
Oh hell yeah!
So for
Sure,
everyone
man.
else, from Zach, Orin, and even Arlen, I didn't roll for Arlen. Yeah, I'll roll for him.
It's
he'll
okay.
he'll do it at the end, and then I'll roll for him. Okay, so the bolt flies through Orin and Zach. You see it, you kind of dodge out of the way, but you see it go square into Rankus's shoulder.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. How far away is Rangus from me?
You run into the crowd. The crowd is 10 feet away from where. So you're at least 10 feet away from Rangus.
Hold on.
Also, did somebody approach me for that sneak attack? Like, if they're within
No,
10
it-
feet of me and the
It was a
Valkyrie?
crossbow bolt. It was from far
Oh,
away.
No, I can't.
oh, okay, okay.
Fuck. Too far away. Yep.
So it,
I don't worry
you see
about
it
it.
fly through. It hits Rangus on the shoulder, and it seemed like something that shouldn't like instantly like kill you. It just lands on the shoulder. You see, like he kind of grimaces in pain for a bit, and then after like a few seconds, you see her like scream and then fall down.
Fuck. Alright.
And I'll give you a chance to roll perception to see
Yes.
where the bolt came from.
Alright. 17?
17. Orin.
Okay, yes.
Roll perception to see if you can find where the bolt came from. Alright, those are high enough. So Zach and Orin, you see that on the rooftops, you see like this black figure, not really black figure, like this black cloak, somewhat short figure, like put down the crossbow and immediately like just like turn around and jump off the roof and like go into the alleyways. Like he
Okay.
just jumps off.
Alright.
Get him.
Is it our turn? Can we do
No,
anything? No. Fuck.
Point him back to Adrian. Maybe Adrian will like
Yeah.
to torture him.
Adrian. Oh, look
No,
back.
he's
Okay.
still far away in the Lord's
He's-
house.
Welcome to the noble's house. What are you doing?
Well, the route is up. They have started firing against me.
Yep.
So, while still running forward, he will move his hand to the grip of the new sword that he's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, not actually a sword, just a short sword hilt.
Yeah.
30 feet away from them, he will grip the sword hilt and then slash twice, as he will use a new spell called Mystical Blade.
Ooh, what does that do?
18 to hit,
18 to
and another 18 to hit.
Nice.
doesn't hit. They're wearing plate armor and have shields. So
Oh.
it's 20.
But can they have shields and shoot with crossbows?
Oh, you are right, good sir. You know what? You bring up a great point. It's
Wait, depends on the crossbow type.
heavy crossbow.
Then they
so they had
can't.
to use 2 hands.
Nice. Then
Get
18 hits?
get wrecked.
Nice.
That's
which one
11
is it?
damage.
So there's like 2 by the door, and then there's 2 further off, like surrounding the courtyard.
Sweet.
The one that hit me.
The one that hit you, is by the door. Twice on that guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
vengeful.
Is he or is he not dead?
He's not dead. He takes it like the armor kind of doesn't like break, but see like he gets hit hard. He hits against the wall, and it's like it took the wind out of him.
Yes,
But he-
and then still moving, he says fast, like a lightning. No, not a visible force just like showers over Adrian's body, as he is as a bonus action is gonna cast Spring Heal and the other one, whatever the fuck it was called, Spring Heal Quick Step,
Yeah.
and 50 feet of movement. I'm gonna jump up and try and jump through a window if there is one into the mansion.
Hmm.
So high jump.
Attempting. Okay. Just what
Is
I know,
the-
okay. Is
yeah.
attempting a long jump still movement, or is it an action already? Sorry, I actually never got into this kind of thing before.
Oh,
so let me double.
Oh well, I got 50 foot of movement, so I mean,
Yeah.
you use your
that just-
action to do that, I believe.
The jump, I believe, but he has 50 feet of movement. That we're just not contesting that. Okay, he has 50
Yeah.
feet of movement, and your action to attack. So are you just gonna run straight through a door, or like through a window?
I just like just gonna jump through a window and into the mansion.
All right, you jump through a window. Which one? I'll say there's 4 windows at the bottom ground floor.
Oh, I was wondering if like you could get one like on the second floor.
On the second floor, I said, yeah,
If not, whatever. I'm gonna jump through a window wherever it is.
Okay, you jump through a window. Let's say you jump through the window that the guy got hit from, so you're free to move. So you run through the window, you break through, and you make it through like a room that's like seems to be like a waiting room. And I think that's your turn, right?
Yeah, sure. That sounds perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay, these elite guards, right? You see that?
I mean, I couldn't kill them in one hit or two, so I mean, like they're pretty good.
Wait, let me remember the layout. If you're in this room.
Or
Okay.
was this something that was supposed to happen later?
Not really. It's just like they have posts. I'm just trying to visualize it. Okay, so this turn, a guard like opens the door and you're in and sees you break in, and he has his warhammer ready,
Fuck the what?
and he tells you halt, and he just enters the room, and you see that there's one other guard staying like at the front of the door. So there's one inside the room in front of you. He's 5 feet away. He doesn't have enough movement. But then there's another guard that just makes it through the door.
Okay.
And then you see the 4 like guards that were outside look towards the window and point their crossbow at you from the window. And since they are able to see you, they're gonna shoot you with their crossbow again.
I have any cover?
You have, don't worry. You
He
do.
should have at
Yeah,
least
it's a hard hit.
He says
at
cool.
least +5 because windows, if it's not large, would probably
1 hits.
2/3.
Again, only 1 hits.
same
Yeah.
one.
Same one, actually. Same one. I'm not joking. It is the same one.
It's
Hits
just
you
that
with-
guy.
5 piercing damage.
Okay. 5 more damage.
Sorry? Accidentally,
I
like,
don't.
you don't. Sorry, Dennis, what happened? So you take 5 piercing damage. Sorry, I
Yeah,
kind of-
I don't have any reactions. I need some reactions to fuck with people.
Yes, I'm here.
It's alright. You're now in this, like, you're surrounded by essentially 6 people. And, we're gonna cut back to Sir
I think you
Harry
mean
gets
free
right.
experience.
Oh, okay then. Okay then. Sir Harry can right control. You see the men kind of start pushing back, and you see that. But within the chaos, though, they start pushing back, and Sir Harry's gonna lead this man. Let's see how many men he's able to subdue, push him back with. I would say yeah. And now let's see how far they were able to push back. So you see that the men are in this like line in this row, and they have their batons. They're trying to push him back. Anyone that tries to like go at them, they get walloped by the wooden baton. And with that like tactic in place, they're able to push at least like 7 feet forward, considering how chaotic this is.
Hmm.
And then they're able to take down 21 riders.
That's a lot.
And they continue to push. Ironhorn was about to run in and like put out the fire with the rest, but seeing Rangus immediately fall down, he puts down the barrel and uses his big body as a barrier, like he's like covering you.
Nice.
And he doesn't know medicine. I'm sorry, he's a blacksmith.
That's fine.
Right.
So even then, like Iron Guard and like anyone who gets like 10 feet within Rangus, they do have to like make a dex save or take 20. So even
Yeah.
posthumously, like knocked out, that Valkyrie's watching for like the next 8 hours.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna go to the Tieflings and Dragonborn, the people, the victims.
Slaughter them all.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to see if I forgot to roll for fire control. I need to roll for them to see after you getting knocked out, would they just start running away? Wow, actually, what the Tiefling you talked over earlier about his brother kind of
Mhm.
steps up and says, "We need to find him. Let's put out the fires now." And you see that the Dragonborn's Tiefling is just like they grab the buckets and they're putting it out, and let's see how well they do.
Nice. I believe you
Ooh,
boys.
not too well though. The chaos it's hard for them to make up like this assembly line of like buckets and water. You see that the best they can do is
more
just
fire to fix.
the best thing they can do is just throw the water in, then immediately run back from the crowd, and like they just can't make this line. They need help, and they're able to put some water in, but the fire is ultimately not affected by it.
Darn.
And the mob, ooh, my favorite part. What's the mob gonna do? Let's see what happens here. Okay, the mob push the guards back to where they came from 7 feet, and how do I say this? They kind of okay. This is kind of a bit gory or a bit kind of dark, but they start with all the chaos that's happening. The emotions intensify, and they kind of not only just beat them up, but they beaten them to the point of death. At least, not maybe like from this moment, at least with 6 seconds if round. So it's like probably around 6 tieflings and dragonborn, maybe 3 tieflings, 3 dragonborn, just die in the
Yeah.
chaos.
Ugh.
I thought that they would. I thought that they literally would tear them apart. That's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, they would tear them apart, just beating them to death. And it's Arlen's turn. Let me check Arlen's sheet here. What can he do? Okay. Oh, this is a perfect spell for this situation. So, you see Arlen, like, looking very bothered by the situation. Like, he doesn't know what to do. And then you see this, like, the darkness, or from, not really darkness, but, like, this aura from him kind of starts surrounding him. And you see, like, he's getting, like, his light blue eyes start, like, intensifying. And you see that this aura from him bursts, and he casts Aura of Life. And Rangris, you're back to 1 HP, I think.
Oh wow.
When you start your turn, you gain back to 1 HP, and you see that the people that are getting beaten up are starting to be stabilized from the aura. And
That's my boy.
he's moving behind Orin and Zach. He's gonna follow you guys. You're gonna be his barrier for a bit.
Nice.
And that's
So it's
it.
my turn. So
Orin.
Yeah, okay. I saw where the crossbow bolt that hit Rangers came from, right?
Yeah. And it ended with an assassin, not an assassin, I'll call him, kind of jump off the roof and go into the alleyway.
I'm heading after him.
All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get through the crowd though, and which is
Can I
easy.
make an athletics check to force them aside?
Yeah, it's easy though, considering Orion. So just roll for athletics and see how well
This
you
is
get.
where I roll a natural 1.
Don't jinx it.
Don't. Fucking
I'll
say it.
cast Aid. I wish. Can I? Is that a quick action?
16. So
Still low for him.
Yeah, so
Slightly
you
below
kinda-
average.
you don't. It's not absolutely perfect though, because like this situation's like you're going on like dozens of physical bodies, and you're kind of getting through, but you're able to get through. Kind of make it to 15 feet of movement, and like, let me double check the range on the crossbow bolt, because he was on max range from that one. Not really max range, sorry. Like, if you make, so you kind of push through the crowd, so you make it through 15 feet of the crowd until you make it to like the side where there's not much people, and you see that 15 feet, the 65 feet like away, like is the alleyway that he ran into. It's far.
Okay, like I said, I'm gonna dash.
Yeah, you dash, so with 15 feet, 45 feet. So then, you're 20 feet away from the alleyway. You're not too sure if the alleyway like leads to like another alleyway, or he has to run back to the crowd. So you're just probably watching, right? And
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on him.
right, Zach, your turn. You see Orin just push away like dozens of people to run towards the alleyway that this would-be assassin came from.
So how should I put this? Let me check. Rangus is still unconscious, right?
I'm good now. I'll get back up on my turn.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be back up
Aria-
when he's
Aria-
Aura of Life dead.
Okay.
From Arlen.
Cool. Then I will help with. What's the most important thing that I could think of at the moment? Can I make whatever check or whatever that is?
Roll perception to get like
The
a
gist.
situation
Yeah.
check. Like
Alright.
what's happening.
25.
Yeah, that's really good. So right now there are 3 problems. First of all is the riot itself.
Yeah.
2 is the assassin. 3 would be the fire. Actually, compared to the 2, the mob, despite flaring up in emotion,
Mm-hmm.
will eventually
Die down.
right?
So
as
the
the-
assassin.
You kind of look through like the crowds. You see that more guards are starting to come.
Mm-hmm.
But the assassin Orion is about to run and handle him. But then you kind of look towards the fire and see that you think it's gonna spread.
All right. I'm gonna help with the fire. So, do I have anything that could help with the fire? Do they have buckets of water anywhere? I don't have any spells that are.
Real perception. This is like the slums, so You can probably find like a crate that would kind of work as a bucket, but it's not the best.
Okay. Those
Like a
who
small
are
crate.
helping fighting the fire, do they have water on their side? I believe so, right?
It's very far. They kind of have to run back to the big like barrel of
Ah.
Iron Horn's water to kind of get more water and then run back and put down the fire. So it's a they want an effective line essentially.
Yeah.
But with your perception, you notice that in like surrounded by like a crowd of like
Mm-hmm.
riders, you see a pump of water.
Ooh, okay. Then that's where I'm headed. That's
You head there, you
Yeah.
run there. It's about like not too far away. You kind of run there, 20 feet. You kind of have to push through the crowd. So want you to roll flex to see how well you can do that.
okay. So another 1d8 plus 1.
No athletics
Okay,
to see how well you
athletics.
can move through the crowd because you're not subduing them. You're just running through them.
20.
You make it through. Bang! You
Alright.
make it to the pump. You see these riders just looking at you with their like makeshift weapons and like ready to wail on you if ever.
If you want to die, fight me. If you want to help save your own lives, join me. Choice is yours. And I'm gonna take the water and just, yeah, help with the fire. Help fight the fire. I have
roll-
enough speed of movement that I can run back and forth because I have 40 feet of movement. So yeah.
All right.
No, the ice spell is single point. Chromatic orb only affects a small area, so yeah, that's why I can't use them.
Well, these guys are not gonna help. They're with the mob through and through.
Yeah,
And-
fight fire with fire? No. Not
Nah,
actual
and then-
situation, dummy. Alright,
These guys are gonna try to hit you. Well, try to at least.
yep. Emphasize on the try. Go ahead.
What's your AC?
That would be an 18.
One hits actually. That's
Alright,
impressive.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield on myself. So yeah.
Okay, you block it. You see like this one dude with like a wooden mace about to hit you, and you just shield. You grab the water and you get out of there.
Yep.
And you kind of put the bucket there and kind of delays the expansion a bit.
Alright.
But you're gonna need a lot of water to get this down.
Shit. This is not enough.
Then
Alright.
we're gonna go to Rangris. Rangris, you're knocked out, and you don't have to make a death saving throw because you're just gonna get up anyway. So you end your turn
Yeah.
and you open your eyes. And
Was it at the start or at the end of the turn?
end of the that's why I'm double check. The Aura of Life is at the until the spell ends.
Life serving until the spell ends. Each normal
Different creature gains one when it starts its turn in the aura. When it starts, so it's a start of your turn. You wake up
Oh, okay.
with 1 HP. You wake up and you see
Nice.
the bolt lodged in your shoulder.
Ow.
It hurts a lot.
God damn it. I mean, air, damn it. Sucks. Oh, can I do anything, or is it just like I wake up?
No,
and
no,
it's
it's
my
the
turn?
start of your turn. You can do what you need. You can do what you want.
Alright, awesome. Man, didn't I take like a bottle of like that nice healing water from the Isle of Idun? Can I just like tug that real quick?
You can.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Cause I need a bit more than just a bit of Toopska to like actually grit my teeth and pull this bolt out. Cause I ain't about that life. But yeah, like if I can just like enact like an interaction to like what am I doing? Hold on. I have a heal here.
Okay, roll. Since you're taking the Island of Idun water and drinking it, roll 10d4 plus 20.
Whoa, that is a lot. 24 plus 20.
You should be
Nice.
healthy.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
If
So
how
you
many?
can- Yeah, you're 46 HP. You kind of drink it and like what's your max HP?
55.
Okay, you drink the water and you see that the water kind of washes through your. You kind of feel the water wash through your body. Like there's like this hotness and heat coming from the wound, like poisons like spreading out, and then the the water of Vidun kind of washes over that, cools it, and you see the wound starting to close, and you feel really better.
I can't wait! I can't do it! I feel amazing! No, but no, but like, I think that's gonna take the turn to do. If anything,
That takes your action, but you still have a bonus action.
bonus action. We're gonna do some bonus. What is it? Bonus. There's not much I can do as a bonus, so hold on. So I can do like a healing, a healing hand, a healing word, but like I don't think I need it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can still move. So there's that. Oh, can I use an item as a bonus action, or is that like no?
What depends on the item?
That's a bag of marbles. Like I was gonna just throw them into the crowd and them like fucking like slip up and shit.
Oh, that
Like, I'm
that was an
1,000.
action. That's an
Yeah,
action.
that's fine. Man, like, where am I in terms of like situation now? Like, is there
You're
anything
still
away
you're
from the
still
crowd?
like as you're 10 feet away from the crowd, and you see that you're 20 feet away from the main fire, and then 40 feet away from you is um the pump that sorry Asger found, and then
Mhm.
Orion is at least 60 to 65 feet away, going to the alleyway that you're not too sure why he's going there, but you assume like that's where the bolt came from. So yeah, you're kind of out of it right now.
He's fucked. Anyways, no, yeah, I'll try to just kind of. Can I take a defensive action? Maybe like if something like prepare to dodge, essentially, I guess.
Dodge is an action.
Oh, okay.
Ironhorn's giving you cover. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just end the turn here. I'm not gonna sweat it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next turn I'll do some stuff. For sure.
Okay, before we cut to Adrian, let's see what this guy's gonna do. This. Hmm. Uh. Okay, I'll just. Okay, nothing. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's nothing. Okay, so. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just double checking things.
It's okay. Take your time.
Alright. We're gonna. He did what he did. Now we're gonna cut to Adrian and the elite guards. Adrian, you're surrounded by what you call free XP. What are you gonna do?
Free XP. Nice.
I have a small problem in that my internet from my phone isn't very good, and I'm unable to open up Roll20.
I can roll for you.
That's very good.
Yes.
But no, actually, never mind. Maybe that's be good for next turn. He's just gonna look to the guard in front of him. Then there's another guard behind him who's standing in the doorway, ways out of this room.
Sorry. There are two ways out of this room because like it's essentially a single room with like one door that heads to the right hallway, and then the other way out would be the window.
Haha, always the
maybe-
window. No, just kidding.
Now, is there a chandelier you can dramatically swing from it? They hit the window.
Yeah, always the window.
Anyways, I'll be right back.
Adrian will look to the guards in front of him, presumably another dwarf,
Yeah, they're all dwarves.
and say, "Ah, come on now. You shouldn't be afraid of me," he says, clenching his hands together as like shadows and darkness and cold just like starts rolling off of him. A small like mist like starts creeping along the floor. I mean, death only hurt once, right? He says as he uses his radiance power.
Okay.
Ooh, radiant
consumption.
power. What is
Yeah,
that?
it's the ASMR thing.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
ASMR thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but for flavor, it might deal cold
flavor.
damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's
So that's an action, and I'll just let him hit me. That's fine.
okay.
I'm not a bitch. I can take a hit.
All right.
But that's 4 damage. It's half damage, right, Falkir?
Half? No, it's four.
Is it half level?
Half
Yeah,
level? It's half
yeah,
level, so yeah,
that's
it's
what.
four. Yeah, it's four.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Alright, if someone else can like roll up some like tense battle music, I kinda ran out of things to play. He can cue it up. But now delete guards. You see that the two people that are within the room just grab their warhammer and just are gonna wail on you.
Let's
Uh
battle music.
Or are they both gonna come towards me, or one of them staying in the doorway?
oh sorry, yeah, one of them is gonna stay at the doorway. Good point. And then just the other guy with the warhammer. Go.
That's fine.
Actually, sorry. I forgot, sorry. The one from the doorway will enter, so two of them are now near you. And then from the hallway, two people block the door.
Huh.
There's a lot of guards. And these two are gonna hit you with their warhammer. Let me look for the stats again. I kinda lost it. I accidentally exited the thingy. There, found it.
Ooh.
They're gonna hit you with the warhammer. What's your AC? 16, right?
16.
The one hits. 16. Second one misses. They have 2 attacks, so the second guy's gonna attack. You get hit by 2 attacks, and they have it one-handed, so get you get a total of 17 bludgeoning damage as they come closer and they just start ganging up on you.
Fine, I'm still up. I got 60 HP left, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I have to input it for you. Right, Adrian. Yeah, you're down to 60.
Well, yeah, I can remember. It's simple math, man.
Yeah, but so the 4 people reload their crossbows and they're just gonna ready their action. Anytime you try to move, like out of range or like you just move, like
It's a heavy crossbow, so that's a full action.
Yep.
all right.
And they need to reload, so.
Yeah, that's the point.
Mhm.
So they can use the action to reload. That's fine. I don't mind.
Run away!
I really don't know how crossbows work. I have to look up on that.
If-
Hold on.
Like,
They have to take a turn to reload, right?
yes, you have to take a turn.
Heavy crossbows need a turn to reload. Light crossbows, you can do your bonus action to reload them, and then fire with your main
I thought
action.
you needed. I thought it's both. You need to take an action to reload, unless you have the feat of crossbow expert.
Crossbow expert, you can with a heavy crossbow, you can do it as a bonus action, and with a light crossbow, you can do it as a free action.
Oh,
So it's like a bow.
nice.
Yes.
Oh, okay, wait. So I'm gonna look up the loading property, alright? Sorry, just loading property.
Use an attack with a one-handed weapon. You can use a bonus action to attack with a loaded crossbow. You know, ignore the loading quality. Oh, okay. So no, crossbow expert lets you completely ignore loading. Other than that,
Yeah, but that's only.
no, it works on
Really?
both. Yeah, it doesn't specify which one. So, I think
fair. Cool.
yeah, it works on both heavy and light. The only thing that light has advantage on is that when you have the feat and you use the you use the action to attack, you can attack it with a bonus action as well. So yeah,
So do they load this round and not attack, or can they load and attack?
if they
the round?
are using heavy, I think, and they don't have the feat, I think they need reload. Yeah.
They need to reload.
Yes.
But it says like you can use your action bonus action. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So because of that, you can only fire from it when you use an action bonus.
Oh, yay!
So it doesn't. So okay, they reload, right?
Crossbow.
And I'll just say that Yeah, they don't attack this round. I'll just say that. They're ready, if ever. Cut back to Sir Harrick and Right Control. What they're gonna do
Because of the
is
time required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition.
let's see how well they do. They take down 60. They subdue 16 more rioters, and at this point, with how many people are going down and guards starting to come, let's see if they start running away. Yeah, you see that half of the mob kind of just like say, not really half, but like at least 1/4 kind of like, screw this, I'm out of here. So like you see at the back, people kind of see where like they're away from the chaos, kind of drop their things and start running away. And the guards that are coming from that direction are trying to intercept them. We get the Ironhorn. Ironhorn looks at you, Arangus, and says, "Okay." Like looks at you, he's like, "Are you okay?" Essentially. Rangrus say he's gonna come back? All right.
Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So ask if you're okay, and then you see that Ironhorn grabs the big barrel of water and runs over. And he's a Minotaur. He's just gonna get. He's gonna like open the top part of the casket and put the water inside, and you see that douses the flame a little by a significant amount, not a little. You see like half of the fire of this building is put out,
Hmm.
but you see that he kind of needs more water, and you see that he's gonna use the rest of his time trying to come back and get water.
Could I could have told him at the pump actually. Fuck.
Now we're gonna go with the Tiefling and Dragonborns here. They're gonna fight back, and or let me see. Yeah, they're gonna help put out the fire. These are their homes. They're gonna try to just put it out, and with their help, like a lot more Tieflings kind of just rising up from Arlen's Ore of Life. Some did run away, yes, but some kind of just saw their family and friends come around and kind of get buckets, and they're doing the same, and they're able to douse the fire of one building. Now there's 3 buildings left that are on fire.
Hmm.
And back to the mob. With everything that's going on, with things intensifying, you see that the outer portion starts dispersing a bit, like they don't want anything, but the center, where you assume like the people that are leading this, their emotions are still intensified, and they're gonna go keep wailing on some. They're just gonna keep fighting, essentially. And with that anger, with that rage, you see that they grab more of these tieflings and drag them to round up and like slit their throats. 11 have essentially died from that, as probably like a group of 20 to 30 like extremists are taking this the farthest of their ability. We're gonna go top of the round. Orion, what are you gonna do?
I can still see the guy who shot Rangrus.
You don't see him, but you can make it the alleyway that he supposedly jumped into.
And I don't see him.
No, because like, you're not at the alleyway yet. You're still like 25 feet
Okay,
away.
I'm moving to the alleyway.
Okay, you
25
go to
feet
the
alleyway.
you go to the alleyway, and you look at the alleyway, and you see like the other side's a dead end, but you don't see him. Initially, you just don't know.
Is there
where
any
he
way
is.
he can hide in this alley?
It's a bit dark, but you can also see that can probably hide among like the rooftops, or at least like the lower rooftops. Like if you jump off the rooftops and then go to like the walls, like by the buildings, he can hide off there. But you're not sure where he could be.
I'm making a perception check. Where is he?
Perception check. Okay. Hold on. You look around, like you look at the rooftops, you look through the darkness, he seems to be not here.
I will, I'll make a second move, take my second move action. Just for the life of me, I don't remember what it's called. I'm gonna move into the alleyway, just keep looking for the guy.
So you move into the alleyway. Okay. You move 5 feet into the alleyway. Zach, your turn.
All right.
The The flames of one building
No,
is.
I mean not.
Sorry.
Sorry, Justin. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. Like I said, I forget what it means when you use it. What the word is when you use your second move action to. When you use your action to take a second move action.
Fashion?
No, you
I'm
dash.
sorry.
So you use your
Yeah,
action to
dash.
dash, basically.
I'm gonna dash into the alley.
You dash into the
Thank
alley.
you.
So
Yes.
Yeah. You dash into the alleyway, and you try to keep looking around. You can't find them. And you kind of make it to the dead end at this point.
All right.
And Zach, it's your turn. So
Okay.
yeah, one building's completely doused.
okay, how many are there left?
3 buildings worth of fires.
All right, I'm gonna go back and forth helping with the fire.
Okay, roll a d20. Let's see how effective this would be. Roll d20 plus your athletics. So that's how much buckets worth of water you've been able to like put
23.
into the water. A lot. So you're able to like get it in as you figure the best thing first is to like douse it from the bottom. If you're able to
Alright.
get it from the bottom, it should help. So you kind of go to the meat like where it's most hot. You kind of
Mhm.
just throw water in there again and again and again. And this time's with like the crowd kind of dispersing, you're able to get more help.
Mhm.
And tieflings as you come back, they already have buckets prepared. You just give them the empty bucket, and then you're just going through and through and through.
All right.
And you kind of get at least half of the fire bit down from the first floor of this building.
Nice.
And it's kind of affecting the top as well.
All right. Is that all I can do?
That's your action.
All right.
You have a bonus action.
What can I do helping with the fire with my bonus action? Oh. So I'm gonna have Kismet. Can I use my bonus action to let my
Yes.
familiar look around to see, helping Oren with his assassin lookout?
Sure.
I don't know. He lost the guy, but I figure.
You can send Kismet to go to Orion, and then he can take the familiar can do his turn.
All right.
Then.
Cool.
See bonus action, and then Orion, you see like coming from the crowd. That Kismet comes over, goes to your shoulder, and then you can roll perception, Zach,
All
for
right.
Kismet.
Advantage 23. Natural 20. Aha.
Nice.
I need to mute my mic for a sec. Okay, so all right,
Natural 20.
the owl peers through the darkness, and then immediately the owl like swoons its head over to the left, and by the if there's a roof that kind of how do you say this tapers off to the side,
Mhm.
like you see this Orion, you see the owl like grab your attention, and you see
Yeah.
the small like dwarven figure like in this dark leather armor kind of just holding on to the roof above,
Uh-huh.
like in the darkness, like in the corner essentially. And Kismet is able to spot it with the 23. That just gets it.
Nice.
All right. So I see where this guy is now.
Yeah.
Good. Nothing's
him.
gonna save him.
Okay, so that's your owl is MVP. I'm just gonna say.
Aha.
Okay. Rangress, your turn.
Oh. Nice. Well, I can actually do extra stuff. Wow, first of all, fuck the guys who just slit the throats of those people, but, Adrian? Arlen, he's nearby, he still has oral life going on, correct?
Yeah. And
So, like,
their throats kind of just it closes up. Like once it gets to Arlen's turn, sorry, at the end. Oh, he hasn't done anything. Oh, whatever. At the
Yeah.
end of the turn, it's Arlen's turn. But yeah, you see that it kind of sustains them a bit. But at some point, they're gonna keep beating at them to the point where Aura of Life cannot sustain them.
Uh-oh.
okay. Man, let's see what I can do here. I wish this did more damage. I'm thinking about it because I can't move my Valkyrie. Unfortunately, I have like the worst fucking.
Wait,
I gotta choose that's going.
Wait, you're not a
Because-
cleric. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I can do something, but like, it's gonna be stupid. But you know what? As long as something happens, like I do want to like run into the crowd, like of people who are like right now, like trying to cause some trouble because they're not like fighters. That's the thing I'm trying to like I see here now.
if you're afraid of doing something stupid in front of us, I mean, I literally charged a noble's mansion.
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
can't
fair
beat
enough.
that. You can't top that.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so... Man, the Rican thing is awful, actually. Alright, so... I'm trying to see what I can do here, because... There's no stopping these people by the looks of it, but what I can do is not gonna make the fuck out, so... Like, if I could get into, like, what's the nearest crowd of, like... Well, first of all, extremists, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're at the center, so probably like a bit like 60 feet away. They're
60
they're a bit far.
Alright, cool. Ironhorn. There is a pump over there. I'm gonna put onto the pump where, like, a pump of water, if he hasn't seen it yet. Like, dude, just go through. Like, I got you on this. Go through and get that water and, like, continue to help. You're doing great. I guess for now, though, they're 6 feet away from me. I'm still standing far away from them. But I do have... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna, like, snipe up one guy with, Sacred Flame, or Dia, as I coined it, apparently.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like... Boop.
Just poke
Just
him
like
with
before, just
fire.
be like... Basically, this would be like... Put the wand out, like, put the staff out, just, like, pulse, like, a flame at, like, one of the guys to get their attention, at least. Just to
Okay.
contribute something at the moment, yeah.
So you put the sacred flame, like it flies through the air. It grabs like you're trying to grab like one of the extremists. I assume the one that's adding more fuel to the flame of the crowd. And you kind of
Basically.
yeah,
Killing.
and you light him up. He wasn't able to dodge it, and he's on fire. It's like ah, and then he just like tries to put himself out, but then he just lies down. He like lays down on the floor. He's done from the fire. Like he's not getting up.
Good.
Nice.
And I'm gonna roll to see if that dissuades them a bit, because one of their mates just died. Yeah, it does. You see that the extremists kind of just stop. You see that they kind of start looking around, and you see like the guards are starting to surround them. Like everything is going to shit, and they don't want to die, so they just drop in out of fear. They're just kind of panicking, like they can't do anything right now. They're stunned. So.
Good.
Nice.
Before you get to Adrian, the assassin just hanging on realizes you found him. And from 20 feet from the rooftop, he's gonna willingly fall and take the fall damage and see how much he gets. Hold on.
Quick, catch him in your big burly arms, tough guy.
Yeah.
Embrace it, precious back.
Grizzly.
Stand-
Because
his
ran-
eyes.
I assume you ran 30 feet in. Where he's at is like at like the beginning of the alleyway. Cause like, okay, if I can draw it right, hold on. Let me use my art skills.
What's
Yeah.
25 feet
Put
away?
it into
Let-
use.
Yeah, hold on. Let me show
See-
you what. Let me show you. Let me
Here's
show
a
you
line of
how you
scrimmage.
did it. Huh?
See, like, he was here on the roof, he jumped down, or went into here. Oh, okay.
No,
See,
okay.
here's the
wait.
line of scrimmage, right?
Let
This
me,
is the alleyway. And then, like, this is Orin right here. He ran into the hall, right? But then the thief ran down and jumped right down there. And then, like, he's about to, like, eat shit. I'm kidding, but yeah.
no, like just to show I mean by like where he is. Like if the rooftop. Okay, wait. Let me draw it right.
Yeah,
so
it
you
was
guys
pretty
can.
fun.
If the rooftop was like this, right, and then
Mhm.
if there was like if it's 3D like this, right?
Yeah.
If
Right.
you get it, right? If it's like that, he would be
Okay.
hiding here in the nook,
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
and then he was hiding at that nook at like the beginning of the alleyway. So if the alleyway was like this, he was here where Orin came from, and then Orin
Yeah.
was here.
So Aaron literally can't see because he was hiding against
Right,
the...
bottom.
At,
Yeah,
at
against
this
the
part of the rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he jumps down. He's gonna take fall damage though. I'm just gonna just say it real quick. He's gonna take
Take
fall
it.
damage. Let's see if he makes it.
I can break a fucking leg.
He barely makes it, but he gets 2d10. He gets
That's a lot.
he
20.
gets 6.
Oh.
20. He gets 6.
No.
And so I need to go back to the other map because I have HP on this one.
Alright.
Mhm.
Let me just. I'm sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So he falls down and he looks towards Orient and he's gonna book it to the crowd. He runs 30 feet into the crowd and he's gonna try to like Yeah, he's gonna try to hide within the crowd and try to make it away, get away. And he's gonna roll again. Okay. And Orin, he runs into the crowd, and you see that since people are trying to run away, they're kind of going everywhere. It's kind of hard to find this guy, but you can try. He can't make it too far because the crowd is too chaotic. He can't just go straight through.
Besides, you got somebody on your shoulder that can, you know.
So, what do I find with a 20?
Nice.
On your turn. Or it's your turn, because he just...
Oh, I'll save that for my turn then.
Yeah. Back to Adrian. These two guys rail on you with their Warhammer, and don't worry, I take account for the cold damage already. What are you gonna do? You're surrounded by two guys with Warhammers. There's two guards that are blocking the door, and there's 4 people with crossbows pointing it at the window, ready to fire.
About the crossbow, I was wrong. Just look at the description I put before.
Okay, well,
Mistake.
if you want to, you can do 4 attacks against me. It's only fair.
Nah.
Or if
probably
they're
just-
preparing.
Yeah.
So 2 Warhammer, yeah, the two guys with Warhammers are gonna continue to wail on you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I will mythical blade. It's on my sheet. Can you just press it twice?
Okay. On which one?
The right one.
The right one and front. Okay. So let me area mystical blade. Okay. So
Ooh, nice.
One
23.
hit. 1 hits, and he gets 11 force damage.
That's 8 more cold damage because I can add that once per turn.
Yeah, he takes, but he's still up.
That's fine. Then, as a bonus action, Adrian's gonna reach out his hand, and as if appearing out of nowhere is a short sword. Specifically, the magical short sword that I forgot I had.
Oh, the elven one, right? Okay, so nice.
But
Okay,
I can't attack with it yet, sadly.
okay, so these guys are gonna attack you, and they both 2 attacks hit. So you get a total of 10 damage,
How much?
and
50 HP left.
50 HP. And then the 4 guys with crossbows, they're gonna fire at you.
They can only attack once per their turn.
Yep. One hits, and the other one crits.
Fuck the what?
Oof, ouch.
Don't worry, the guy that kept hitting you missed, but the other guys got their shit together.
Yeah, don't worry. It's only a crit. It's nothing big deal.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
was
all-
worried about.
Yeah, that's what you're worried about. You get a total of 25 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage from a crit.
No, you got
You suck.
you got 16 from the crit, and then one guy hits you, and then like there's one normal hit, then one critical hit. I add them together, you got 25 piercing
Oh,
damage.
okay, that's better.
25. Ah,
Yeah.
that's a lot different than 5.
Yeah, 25.
No,
so you're
I
down
thought you were worried about it because it's originally 25, and then with a crit it might be 50.
Yeah. But anyway,
No,
that's total of 25, and you're down to
No.
25 HP, right?
Wow.
I think elite guards are making a name for themselves here. I'm just saying. We're gonna cut back. Sir Harrick and Right Control, they're gonna get things together. And you see them start grinding up the extremists and trying to get everything, all the people from running away. They're just getting people together. Ironhorn is gonna just run, give you like a way through. He's gonna go through the crowd, get through the water, fill up his big barrel, and toss it in to where Zach's building is. And with that big like barrel and casket, he's able to put out the fire with you.
Ah, finally. Whew,
And
thanks.
and then these times the other guys, Thieves and Dragonborns, and then at this point you see the more reasonable people like get out of their shop, and they're just like with the chaos kind of dying down, like the guards able to handle it, um, a few well-to-do men kind of jump in and help with the fire, as
Okay.
it's kind of getting close to their home, so they're gonna help out. And the next building that is on fire that you're nearest to, 1/4 of it is out from the help of tiefling dragonborns and actual civil people. So
Finally. Ugh.
go to the mob, and I'll actually just skip their turns because like not you skip, but they're just not doing much in terms of anything. Like they just keep running around, they're just going away. But essentially, yeah, that's it. And go to Arlen. Let's see if Arlen can do anything.
Our boy.
Come on, our boy. He rushes over to the people that got their throat slit and just tries to stabilize them, and like tries to help them, and like tries to help the wounded.
Okay. That's good.
Alright.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong one. Arlen's gonna roll medicine. He's able to stabilize at least one. He is gonna move on to the next, and he's gonna work on them. Top of the round, Orion, your turn.
Alright, so my perception is 20. What do I see?
You kind of analyze the crowd. You're able to see like different figures, but this guy is hiding well. He seems to be trained. He's like, it seems like he specifically went to bigger people that are blocking your perception, so you're not able to pin him down in the crowd. You just know he's in the crowd. But you have the owl,
In
so
that case, I'm going to ready my action. If the owl spots him, I am going to charge him.
all right, okay. That's the case. Zach, your turn.
Alright, I'll do the owl first, so, Oren can try to see if he charges that guy. Perception! It's a 14. Sorry.
Yeah, the owl's looking like, Hoot.
Yeah.
hoot, and he just like the owl, or you get the feeling like the owl can't find.
You know what?
what he's looking for.
Can I say I forgo my own action and let him try again?
No, this is the owl's actual
Yeah,
turn,
true.
so you can't give him your action.
That is true. Fuck. Sorry, man. I tried. Yeah. The owl gives
Damn it.
Oren a shrug.
Aw.
Yeah. Eh.
Why am I not surprised?
And the owl's sassy.
Yeah. All right. So, what about now? So the fire is almost put out, right? At this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
I think everything's died down. So I'm gonna. The mobs are all rounded up, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna help Oren. I know that the owl has some trouble, so I can sense it. So yeah. I'm gonna go there and use my own perception to help him, alright?
Help him, or are you gonna roll your own?
Yes, I'm gonna use my own perception to help him
Look through the
find the
crowd.
guy. Yes.
Okay.
Fuck. It's an 8. Sorry.
No, it's so busy, the smoke's all around the crowd. You're like in it. You're actually in the crowd. It's so hard to see.
Fuck. Yeah. That's about it for me. Oh, wait. Hold on. I can use luck. I haven't used luck
Okay.
at all, so I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Does that count? No, that doesn't count. Yeah.
You have to roll it.
22! Come on!
Oh, 22. I have to play fair by the rolls I got for this dude. Okay.
Fail?
You're not able to find him. It's still so hard to see.
Wow, this guy is really good at hiding.
Yeah, he's really good. Like at 22, you're sure that you can see the crowd. Like you can actually see the minute details. You can see like anything. But now just not being able to find the guy, he's slippery. But with the 22, I'll just say that since you're able to have that 22,
Mhm.
you know there are at least a few ways out. One is a small alleyway that's completely opposite
Mhm.
to where he came from. The other one would be off to the side, going to the town plaza to the main road. Then the third one would be more of like a bit of like It's a road that leads back to the merchants district. There are 3 ways you can get out.
I shout it out, inform it to Oren, and say I will block the one that's going to the plaza.
Okay, so you run over, and with your free feet movement, you run to the direction to where the plaza would be. So
Yes.
if he's running that way, you're gonna eventually spot him.
Alright. And because my familiar has spotted him before, so I know what he looks like. Which is a
Yeah.
bonus. Alright, that's it for me. That's all I can do.
Rangus.
Oh, and
Hey, my
the
turn.
others, do they hear what I yelled? I yelled.
Yeah, everyone hears it.
Alright, cool.
Fantastic. All right.
You're gonna help?
Well, I'm a healer, so is Arlen nearby me?
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's like healing. He stabilized one of the guys with his slit throat. It kind of closed up because of his aura of life, but he seems like he's trying to bandage it up and like make sure it's treated well.
No. All right. Like, how many of the injured are around me right now or near me?
11, 10.
10? Okay, cool. Let me take care of like most of that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and like I'm gonna help Arlen out. I'm gonna go next to him and be like, you know what, pal? I'm gonna cast this bitch at a level 4
Nice.
because I'm not using that spell slot anytime soon. Wow, cool, thanks.
Not
All right, so
good.
6 plus 1, 7, and then plus 4 to that. So everyone heals 11. Up to 6 of them heal 11 health.
So all of them, 6 of them. So 6 of them just like open their eyes and they like they wake up and like
Correct.
they're just they're not gonna get up. They're just trying to get their bearings right, but they're far away from death.
Oh, sorry. Like, is that and then plus 2? I was looking. It's I forget. Super is like 2 plus spells level, so like it is 13 in total health.
Okay.
I'm aiming at the 6 people who are hurting.
Yeah, they're fine.
And
They're fine because of your
yeah,
healing.
yeah.
So
And what else? And as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Shroud of Saints. Just burning a confession of the massive healing I just got from that. And huh.
all right. So
Yeah, that'll be it then. Yeah, like that's my bonus. That was my full turn. I moved, I healed again, and now I have people have disadvantage against hitting me, and yeah, that'll be my turn. I'm doing my work at this point, like to make sure that people are alive out of this,
Nice.
because I don't want a higher body count than what is possible. Like Arlen is, by God, she's glad he's here at this point.
yeah.
But yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. We're gonna go to the assassin, and he's gonna take his turn, and that's it. You guys are still trying to observe nothing thus far. And Adrian, your turn. What are you gonna do?
First, mystical blade twice. On the first once. Same guy. See if I
Same
can't
guy.
kill him.
All right. Let me get your sheet. Okay.
I'm on the loading screen.
You both
Still.
miss. You miss both. Like he kind of gets a feeling of your mystical blade, like he got used to it. So he blocks through the shield and then blocks it again, and his heavy armor makes it hard to pierce through anywhere else. So he's blocking up all of his weak points, and it's hard to break through.
Cool. Then next, as I have cast a cantrip, which is Mystical Blade, I can, as a bonus action, make an attack with a weapon. So
Ooh.
stab with short sword.
Nice.
Okay. Short sword.
It's Cool of Winter. It's called on my character sheet, or something
Okay.
like that.
Misses with a natural 1.
Well, I would like to see if I can't move so the people in outside can't shoot me, or at least
Okay.
not
I get
all
what
of
you're
them
trying
will
to
be able to shoot you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
Just a
but then you
reminder,
get-
he should have full cover at this point if he's moving away
Yeah,
from the window.
yeah. If he's moving away from the window and trying to like get to the other side, but
yeah.
if that's the case, you're gonna get hit by an attack of opportunity. Then, are you trying to like still engage with the two people, or you want to like full on like move on to the side?
Yeah, I mean, whichever lets me not be hit in the back.
All right, then you're gonna. Okay, so you're gonna provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. Then one misses.
2 attack. Okay, yeah.
The other
No,
one
just
misses. So you're
Okay,
kind of like
fair
off to the side, and like you kind of run to like the back of the wall, like to the corner, so that they can't. There's no way they can hit you now from here.
Oh, sweet.
And now you just have to deal with these two with the 2 warhammers that are. It's their turn now, and they're gonna go.
Remember the cold damage.
Yeah, I'm taking note of it.
Now,
They're
as
so
long
right.
as they don't crit, I should still be alive.
Emphasize on the should.
Exactly.
One attack hits. One attack misses. One attack misses. Second attack hits. So you're gonna get a total of 9 bludgeoning damage from these 2 guys walking up towards you.
Total of 9? Okay, so that's 16.
16. And you hear like one guard at the back like tell you to lay down. It's like, lay down your arms and surrender.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay then.
I thought you were gonna
So,
say shove it or something like that. But anyway.
Alright. Sir Harry can riot control. Now, Sir Harry dedicates half his riot control people to put out the fires. With that and Ironhorn's turn, they take down the second building. The first building being handled by the Tieflings and Dragonborn. I'm gonna just remove these guys because it's just gonna be easily handled. I'm just gonna leave it now to you guys chasing this assassin about that, so we can
Alright.
streamline this.
Nice.
Sure.
Orin, your turn. What are you gonna do?
So I don't see the guy, the assassin.
No.
You can try.
I'll try one more time.
Do better than I. I rolled a 22. You
I mean-
beat that. At least.
Yeah, highest I can roll is a 23. That's still probably not going to be enough. Even
21.
21. No.
No.
Shit.
Damn. All right then. I guess I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna go back to the rest of the party.
Alright, you're gonna run to
Really?
Rankers and Arlen. Yeah,
You're
okay.
not gonna block the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I yelled there's 3
guy?
exit. We can block. I already blocked
Which
one.
okay then. Okay, in that case, I'll go to the nearest one then. Sorry.
Yeah, the nearest one is opposite, and you have to cut through the crowd to do that.
All right then. I will plow through the crowd. Can I make an athletics check to do that?
Yep. Of course, and then you can probably dash, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna roll bad.
You can only make it halfway through the crowd before you kind of stop into place and you're like, the crowd's just running. And you could push through them, you have the ability to do so, but if you do so, you're gonna hurt them.
Do
Which I'll allow
it?
you to do. But would Orion do it?
Yeah. Orin, through the rioters?
Mhm.
You mean like through the people who? Yeah. You know what? They started this. Orin is just like, you know what goes around comes
Just
around.
give it. Yeah, so you just like, now you're kind of just like, wait, why do I need to like take care of these guys? You can
Yeah.
just like charge through, and you see some people get hurt from you, and you kind of make it through the alleyway, and like you look around, nothing from this alleyway, but you can still assume he's still within the crowd, kind of weaving through and trying to find a way out.
Like the little coward he is.
All right, so Zach, your turn.
Alright, I already blocked one side, so we just need another guy to cover the other exit. I guess. Anyone available? At this point?
Well, Arlen and Rankers are busy stabilizing the people. Ironhorn is handling the water and stuff.
Fuck. Wait. The fire's already been put out, right?
No, there's still one building.
Mm-hmm.
They don't necessarily need another Minotaur to cover that area. So I'm gonna yell at Ironhorn, just like, please help us find the assassin first, so we can
Okay.
find out whoever
Well,
did this.
the question is though, we have 2 of 3 possible exits like covered. Like, wouldn't it be like up to chance enough to see like which one the assassin takes, or is it going to be a sense of like? Like,
There's
is it
already
what-
2 that's been taken care of. That's my point.
Yeah, I guess the question is to Dustin is like, do you want the assassin to escape, or like, do you have plans for him being caught by the party, or like, because like at that point we can just find out like if the assassin makes it or not. Because 2 of the 3 are out there. Like, if the third one is not possible to like cover up, then at that point, like, let's find out if like he got away or not.
Well,
I'm
It's
saying
based
right now,
on rolls.
it's entirely possible he can escape. It's also entirely possible that he can't.
okay.
Okay.
Like- I rolled his stealth and he's rolling high. And like at first it's like there's no way he's gonna find him at first, and then he's definitely gonna escape. And then when the owl rolled a 23 that beats his stealth, I was like, okay, he's found. So
Alright.
like there's a chance for him to be caught. And then now there's still a chance for him to be caught again. So that's why we're still getting through the rolls, because anything can change.
All right.
So this is. I have plans for him if he does escape. If he doesn't, there's also things that are gonna happen. You know, you get to know things. So
Okay. All right.
yeah. So it's entirely freeform at this point. I'm leaving it to chance. So we'll have fun
So-
with that.
The
Yeah.
idea would be like, where is the third like exit? Is it near any
So-
one of us essentially?
No, it's like it's too far away from it's too
us.
far away from anyone from like the how do you say this? It's far away from where you're starting right now, because you kind of had to cut through from the beginning. Already
Right.
has handled the other side, 65 feet away, and then as you're just booked it 80 feet to where the main road is. So the second exit is like essentially the middle of that, and it's a bit too far away from even Ironhorn, but he can try if you tell him to.
Yeah, I'll kindly ask him.
Kindly yell.
Yeah, just kindly yell.
Excuse me.
Can you please help us?
Yeah.
That's
So
what I mean.
Ironhorn like remarks, and he nods, and he's gonna try to get through that second exit.
Alright.
Is that your turn, Zach? About the owl. You can try again with the owl.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. The owl, the owl, the owl. Come on. Just capture. Fucking. Nope.
And as your action, Zach, as well, you can roll perception for yourself to see if you can
Alright.
spot him. You can use that action to see if you can find him.
25! Please tell me I found that son of a bitch.
Heading towards the unblocked exit, you see a black figure in the crowd.
That's him!
Damn.
Can I fucking use my action surge so that I have another action to fucking hit that guy?
Yes, you can break through the crowd and get
Nice.
this dude.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action surge. Bonus action. Oh, I'm gonna first use my previous action's bonus action, previous turn's bonus action, to throw my hand axe at the fucking dude.
Offhand?
Yes,
I assume.
offhand.
Misses.
Misses. Action surge and run towards the guy. Javelins. Fucking javelins. Oh, 24. That's definitely a hit. That's a crit.
Oh! Top of his game. Let's go. Okay.
11, so 22 points of damage. Hold on. Oh, I only have 2 attacks. That's it. Oh, hold on. I have my runes activated, so there should be another 2d6 for the fire damage.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. Let me just. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna use roll. /roll 2d6. 3.
3. Okay.
whatever.
You finally spot him, like your eyes lock in, target spotted. You jump through the crowd like Spartan style, and then throw your javelins through, and you kind of thread the needle, and you get him by his arm, and then you get the other one on like his right shoulder, and it wounds him. And you see like he shouts, and then everyone, including Orin, Ironhorn, Rangers, and Arlen, know where the assassin is.
You won't fucking get away, you son of a bitch. That's what I said.
Orange is just going to smile.
Okay,
Oh, that thing?
that's the end of Zach's
That's the
turn.
end of my turn. That's all I can do.
Rangers, what are you gonna do?
Wait, do I see the motherfucker?
You saw
Yeah,
him.
you
Me
can see
attacked
him.
him.
You can see him. You know where he is
How far-
now.
Oh, cool, yeah. Aaron, I got some business, man. I'll be right back with you, my man. Alright, how far away from me is he?
40 feet or so.
Alright, I'll just kind of like... I know, I'll just lay on to like 40 feet? Man. If only I could run faster and then do a thing.
Or if you can cast a spell that reaches that far.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I might as well just do that. Yeah. Ooh, boy.
This is
DC
by the way.
16 to,
That's really
I'm
good.
sorry,
That's
taking
really
fire again. Like, I'm moving closer to him. Like, I'm moving my full 30 to just close him. But I swatted out like a ball of holy flame at his face.
Nice.
Or like it's just general direction essentially.
nice.
Yeah, you generate the fire catches onto him, and he's like, now he's just even more obvious to everyone. And at this point, it's his turn. He doesn't have much else to go. He's caught, and he's gonna make this one last stand, and he's gonna run towards the nearest person,
Oh,
which is using distance.
so is he using his action to disengage? Or else I'm gonna hit him.
That is true. Well, you're the one here, so he's gonna attack you.
Oh, so he's not running away because I'm running.
No, he's just gonna.
Okay.
He needs to handle you to run away, so he's gonna
Alright.
try to hit. What's your
You can
AC?
Try 18. You can try. You motherfucker.
Don't kill him.
I know. I'm using the blunt side.
The first attack misses. The second one hits.
All right. Using my reaction shield, +5. Fuck him.
Still hits.
I'm using luck. All right. I use my luck to force him to re-roll.
He rerolls. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Use a luck point. Oh, I need to roll a 20. Weather attack. All right. Sweet.
So
the
you
luck-
can force the other person to reroll,
Yes,
right?
and I can roll a 20 for that dude to see if he uses my roll. All right. You can
Okay, so
also
you roll
spend
20.
a time. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a 20. Come on,
Okay.
roll fucking low, you bastard. 6. Yes. He's using
So
this roll.
you pick the 6. So you pick the 6, and like he's about to hit you square on like the square onto the
Chest.
to the chest, and then your luck, have it or not, you trip on like a bucket. You
Alright.
go down, and then you're just able to dodge out the attack. You're fine.
Nice. Ain't
Man,
gonna touch this.
Cutting,
motherfucker.
cutting back, Adrian. You're surrounded. You're in the corner by these two dudes. What are you gonna do?
How dead does the guy I've hit once look? Halfway dead? Nowhere near dead?
Halfway dead.
Somewhat near death.
Nice.
Okay. Because calculating my damage, it's possible to kill both of them in a single turn.
Possible.
Hit. So once more, from the top,
End it.
tickle blade.
Just end it.
Oh, and I got a motherfucking +10 to that. It gotta hit.
You got a natural one again.
Wow.
Wow.
On the
Twice?
first one.
Oh my fucking
Fuck's
god.
sake.
On the second one, you do hit though with a 20. And
Okay.
your roll damage, you deal 7 force. Still alive.
Well, holy
plus
shit! You
8
got a
cold.
plus 10.
Plus
That's
8.
A lot.
Plus 8 for the cold.
The first guy, you go with the mystical force. You immediately cut through his plate armor and he falls down. His friend, just looking at like this, like just I say not really scared, but he's enraged that his postmate just got taken down in arms. So he's gonna wail on you.
Uh-oh.
And bonus action, try and stab the dagger into his throat.
The guy that's
Offhand.
beside him.
Yes.
Okay, offhand.
Or main hand. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's the other one is a cantrip.
Yeah.
All right.
Bonus action. It's a 23. Wow, that's a hit, right?
If you wait, can you do this off? I know you can attack with your bonus action if it's your offhand thing, but if that's the case, you're trying your dual wield.
you just don't add the damage.
No, it's a class ability. So whenever I cast a cantrip, I can use a weapon I have summoned myself as a bonus action.
Okay, then that hits,
Ooh.
and you deal 6 piercing damage, and still
Only
alive.
Shit, only 6.
Well, a dagger only 1d4.
I mean, it's not a dagger; it's a short sword, but it has the great sword damage.
All right. So
I'm just thinking you're joking. That's all.
elite guards.
Oh no, I'm serious. It got 2d6 damage.
So at this point, the other guards from the previous turn took their turn to move near the window. One guard enters with a crossbow in hand, the other two by the door. One person moves in to replace the guy that gone down, and 1 crossbow bolt and 4 warhammer attacks.
Oh, 4?
Yeah,
Ouch.
because these guys have extra attack. 1 hits with a crossbow bolt. You get 7 piercing damage from the bolt.
Still up.
Alright, these 4 warhammer things. Let's see how it happens.
Uh-oh.
And we considered running away.
Yeah. Have you ever considered running away?
I mean, I have, but
2 attacks hit.
You can always use your action to disengage and then run.
What's your HP?
not saying. What's the damage?
6
Well,
damage.
yes.
16 damage.
Yes,
Do they keep attacking?
that's it for them.
Okay, well he's down.
Alright, so you see that the crossbow bolt hits your shoulders, and the other 2 follow up with a warhammer hit. And you go to darkness. Let's say it cuts to black as you get hit, and we're going back. We're gonna eliminate these guys from the turn order, and
Well, I regret
And-
nothing.
Man.
Me neither.
we're gonna me neither. Ironhorn is going to lug over with like his barrel, and he's gonna hit the assassin with his big barrel. And
Just like put him in the barrel, like a cartoon thing. Like, boom,
Just barrel him down. That's it.
just trap him inside of it.
he misses. It's kind of telegraphed, so he kind of just dodges out of the way. And Ironhorn, that's it for his turn. Orin, your turn. This guy is not getting out.
Right, I am charging him.
Was it very? Did you say it was very telegraphed?
Yeah, it was very telegraphed. Why?
I mean, God, he should have used his phone. What an idiot.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay, Orin, you go through the crowd. You're rushing in. I would say it's not. The crowd has dispersed enough that you don't have to make an athletics check. You just gotta run through. Take your attack action.
And I get 2, just so you know, when I take the attack action.
Yeah,
You got 2 attacks.
attack him.
Just do it. He's right there. Oh, he has advantage because I'm right next to the assassin. So,
And so is the
both
Bismarck, so both of those
27.
hits.
Alright.
Yeah, they both hit.
Don't kill the... Okay, you smash his head open.
I'm not going
Never
to kill
mind.
him.
No, just kidding. I was just kidding. Damage. What's your damage? Roll for it.
So hang on.
11, 24. And
24.
anything else?
No, I'm not raging. I'm not doing anything. So
You hit him twice, and he's still up.
Wait.
What the
But-
fuck?
Okay.
Yeah. But Zach's turn.
All right.
Yeah, your turn.
All
remember your
right.
own advice. Don't kill him.
I know. I'm smacking him. That's what I'm doing. What I'm doing. 25.
First one hits. Second one, advantage hits.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That hits. Sweet. Okay. So 6, 12, 20, 22.
You come over the spear, you hit him once with the butt end, you hit him like at the chin, and then you swing it back over, you hit him by like the side of his neck, and you hit him with the blunt, and he's just like, he can't howl anymore, he's down on the ground unconscious, you have caught the assassin.
Sweet, motherfucker.
Right, no,
I'm gonna
no,
tie that
quickly.
motherfucker up. Yeah, using my bonus action.
no, bundle him towards the guards quickly because
That's what I'm
and
doing.
tell them you need to get him into prison quickly because there could be a second assassin in the crowd whose job is to kill the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So you kind of run, we're gonna get out of initiative now,
Sweet.
and
I will help Jack get this assassin over to the guards.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you get the assassin to the guards. Since there's still a lot going on,
Mm-hmm.
and in fact, we're just hit when we're supposed to end session, so I would say we'll end it here for now.
All right.
Alright.
Not bad. Awesome.
Did I level up?
Oh, did you level up? I'm not even sure if you're alive. So,
The out of body
level up?
experience levels his mind. That's what he's saying.
alright.
Oh my
I'm
God.
asking you right here. Did I level up?
Oh my god, dude.
No, you didn't. Of course,
Seriously.
you
Ah,
would.
shit.
Seriously, why? You should be
Okay,
running.
I'm just gonna bunch this up as like one encounter.
Well, I mean, the plan was actually to go and fight him before he entered the place, but then suddenly he was just there. So I was like,
Oh shit! I'm so sorry then.
yeah, well, I gotta roll with it.
It's player
Said I'm-
decision.
Doing it.
But anyway, oh fuck.
That's my bad. I'm so sorry then.
Yeah,
Worry
I
about
mean,
it.
like,
It's players'
I mean,
decisions.
Worst case I die. Doesn't really matter that much. It's gonna be sad because I had something really fun planned.
Justin,
Yeah.
it's been months since you DM'd, alright? Don't take it too hard.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I know. It's just yeah, I think if I thought about it more, because like for me, when it was from my perspective, you were gonna sneak first, and then you didn't follow up with, and then attack. Because like for me, I was like, okay, you're gonna sneak, you're gonna follow them and see where they go. So that was.
Oh,
my
I mean, like, I imagined they were gonna go back to this place.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
more of a, I'm gonna follow him. Now that no other people here, cool, I'm gonna attack him.
yeah,
just
okay,
him and his
that's
guards.
my bad. But don't worry though, you're not.
Huh.
You're not dead. I already
I
messaged you.
could
You're
be
not.
dead, I'm fine.
Well, nah. I'm allowing you to be dead. You have too much shit covered, so.
You're not allowed to be dead. The DM has
You're not allowed to
spoken.
be dead just yet. And then like, yeah.
So you are captured. I
if you-
guess.
I mean, if you let me level up, I can get a power where I can get change to spawn around my hand and I can punch people with it.
Nah, you're not leveling up. Sorry, bud.
yeah, forget him. How about us?
Yeah.
How about you guys?
That's
yeah,
the
that's
point.
the question, right?
Yeah, that's the point. Forget about
I
it.
mean,
here.
I mean, so far it's been a tradition, so I have to ask after every session, do I level up? And so far, most of the time, you said no.
Yeah.
Of course, I would say no. You're already getting to the point where leveling up is hard to do because you're high level.
Mhm.
Just have to do more things.
But actually, this round we are close to leveling. So it all
Yeah,
depends
maybe.
on how many EXP we get. So, DM.
Wait,
I'm putting it right now.
I'm still giving XP to Adrian. I can actually easily
Take your time.
you
because
you
all he
wanna
did was
find out?
all he did was kill one guy. So I can
Did
just
they
put
do?
that.
They failed to kill
Adrian,
one
you
guy.
get 700 XP. Congratulations.
That's it. We help with
For
the
Adrian.
fire, but all right.
No, for Adrian.
Oh, okay. He only gets some. Okay.
Well, I'll find a way in the future to balance it out, I guess. But now for the rest,
Ooh, sweet EXP.
Did I get extra XP for last time where I did the secret things?
the secret things. Oh, the roleplay stuff. Ah, okay.
That-
Yeah, right.
Don't worry about it. No, that's fine.
I'll think about it. But okay.
Fuck. I just realized something I could do when I level up. It's gonna be fun.
So so in 2000, you guys get. Hold on.
Skilled hands.
Oh yeah, you killed a lot of not really. You subdued a lot of commoners. Let me double check. Let's see if this adds.
What does a common XP equal to?
They they don't have a lot of XP. They just give 10, but
Yes.
with so many commoners just falling down, I just gonna have to calculate for you guys. You guys get you're able to subdue it, and then how much XP do you need to level up?
8,000. No, 8,927. That will be all.
You
So
get-
you get
are at
26.
We are at
That's
this. We need to go to the next level with 48,000.
You get this much.
That's it.
All right.
All right. I'll take
Nice.
it. I'll take it. I'll take what
It
I
wasn't
can
really
get.
much of a fight kind of encounter. It was more of like
It's okay.
bring down the chaos type of encounter.
I was just joking. It's okay. I'll take what I can get.
Bitch.
Hey, next
Take
time.
it.
We're all DMs, bitch. Bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine as long as you admit it.
Yeah.
Okay, this makes things very interesting because, well, I expect you guys to help with the riot. I just didn't expect the the Adrian thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, none of us
We-
did.
I mean, like we've been doing things too slow, too long. We need to set some fire on this shit.
You need to get
I mean,
that.
it was
No,
fine.
well, that was the plan. Like for this arc with everything that's happening, and especially the orc getting transported away. I was like, okay, this is gonna speed things up real good. So now next session we'll probably see what's been happening on Valda's side, and we're gonna see the aftermath of everything.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're going to be seeing it from Balder's side if
Yeah.
player doesn't show up.
As long as she
Yeah.
wakes up, there's a hope. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There is hope. So anyway,
is
that's
hope.
it for this session, guys. So
Nice.
Awesome.
welcome back to the World Tree in full swing.
Nice.
Yeah, right?
Shit! If I'm just thinking if I.
I mean, as long as something happens, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's these magical items for this class, and some of them are really fun. I really wish I had, but I don't.
Well,
Fucking
let's
this
hope
class
we're
is
still alive.
this class is fucking amazing. It got like a fighter wizard rogue that gets a fly speed
Okay.
that would decrease the like sneak attack damage. It's just great. and it has a and one of the class of things has a power called en passant, which means a peasant.
What?
That's or the peasant. I don't know. I don't speak French.
That's
Can,
really weird.
when you can create magical walls.
Okay.
Maybe I should have taken another house. Because if I took that, I could cast more
Yes.
spells. Could get a blink dog as a familiar. God, this thing is great.
All right, so that's it, guys.
That's
So I hope the
Mhm.
next future sessions are less encounter, not as complex in encounters. Cause like, man, my head kind of got rolling everywhere with that one.
All right.
Guys, and like,
That's
Can
really
can
good.
Good
we?
job.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
I'll
Go be
continue.
quiet.
And then you go. You go ahead. We keep cutting each other off, man. You go first.
I think if we manage to kill ourselves next time, I think we should all make this class.
Huh?
God. War mage.
Oh man. If I end up biting the dust, I will honestly just go on to like be a scholar or like a summoner. Like I'm sick of you just seeing boots.
You can be a House of Bishop, which focuses on spellcasting, where you get first, second, third, and fourth level spells, and fourth level spell you get at level 19, which is pretty fucking useless.
Well, to be fair,
Prisoner.
I'll let you guys. Huh?
I just said that getting 4th level spells at level 19 is overpowered. It needs to be nerfed.
Wow, yeah. I'm sorry. Like, it should be a level 1 and level 18. I mean, come on. They're gonna
We're
get
just level 18.
Yeah.
Level 18, you don't get any new spells
Yeah.
at all.
You get cantrips at level 9.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, at level 18, you'll have 11 cantrips.
To be fair, when I first joined, it was a toss up between like depending on what you guys were missing and what I wanted to do originally. But like there was a Valkyrie class that I could have gone for that would have been thematically appropriate, but very worrying that like the tutor of the dead will join your party and be like an ally throughout the whole thing, and it's kind of like your guys are gonna die at some point. Like that like early message of like mortality in the group because an actual Valkyrie is with the party.
Yeah.
So,
Which
like,
would be fun. Like, just eventually you're gonna die, no matter what. So, might as well have a Valkyrie
Eventually.
on your side to guide you to what was the
Yeah.
place again? Valhalla? Yeah.
Or to like at least make sure that you die at the appropriate spot.
Yes.
No, but like if not that, like if I somehow bite the dust with Fenders, I would have just gotten like another spellcaster or something like that for sure. Then I let's go back to Valkyrie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, good work, Justin. By the way, like maintaining like not only like a fire but a mob, and also like the party split up in a way where like we really could help each other out, but like it was enough to have us like still do enough to kind of like quell most of the chaos essentially.
Yeah. That was really fun.
Yeah, that was actually well done. Good job.
Thank you. Like, like damn, like the fact, just the I was like expecting, like, oh, things are gonna ramp up, and then like I said before, when Valda really just cut the rope on the orcs, I was like,
shit.
Oh hey,
I was like-
John's awake.
shit, and then I was like, I was gonna ramp it up by 3, but now I gotta ramp it up by 10. Like it's just like that kind of. Like,
Should've-
yeah, and like
Should have done
I-
more damage the entire time.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I've been wanting that your actions really felt like they really had repercussions. So at this
Mhm.
point further on, I feel like they will have more repercussions, especially like what just Valda did.
Yeah.
So not just but don't worry, the good things like when you guys got the tieflings and stuff, that's gonna help a lot. I'll just say that it's gonna put you in good graces with a certain group.
Let's
Good.
hope
Oh
so.
yeah. I'm talking about right. As Adrian, I should have done more damage. I did one of my class things wrong.
Uh,
Oh,
But
well.
even then, there's too many guards for you to like.
yeah.
Yeah, but if I could kill one of them per turn instead of
Oh, that's true.
killing one
They
per
had-
per four
had at
turns.
They had like 50 HP, so each guard.
But
So
like, if I critted, I could kill one per turn.
if I crit,
It's always that if I roll better. It's not about.
if I crit,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 50-50 on each attack because I have a
Yeah.
+10 to it to use my cantrips. It was like no, but I'm supposed to have my war mage level as well as my
damage.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And anyway, that's it. I'm gonna. If you guys don't have any questions,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go head out.
That's it.
I'll DM you a thing later on, but like it's not an
Alright.
immediate answer. But yeah,
Actually, I can talk
Do
to you right now about it if you wish.
Do you wanna
No, like-
describe how I'm gonna be brutally tortured next time? Or should I?
Russ.
I mean, what's your preference? Which one do you want?
Yes.
Excuse me.
What
this
type
is a
of torture
Christian
suits
D&D
you the
session?
best? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't swear.
You know what? That's true. Really?
I just can't
Keep
wait.
your hecking mouth shut.
I can't wait June to come back and ask, guys, what happened? We can just answer like,
I saw her online for like a split second.
yeah,
What-
that's what I saw too.
What happened last time? There was a rebellion. Uh, we fought a fire.
Yeah.
Somebody Randis almost got killed by a crossbow bolt, and Adrian is in prison.
This is my life right
Yeah.
now. It's mostly just I eat shit like on a regular.
On a regular basis. Oh my god.
Honestly.
Like the whole Valkyrie thing making you a beacon, I was like, ooh, that's a double-edged sword, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head out now. Thanks,
Alright.
guys.
Awesome
Alright,
session,
man.
man.
I'm
Thanks.
too. Good game.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Take it easy, fellas. To the next one.
Yeah.